Okay, the horizontal is running. What about the vertical? It's thinking. It's still thinking. Think it's running. Did I put on the music in the meantime? Can you hear some music? No. Why not? Let me fix this. No? There we go. Just let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. There we go. I see everything now. Where's the chat? Where's the activity feed? There we go. Okay, I'm sorry. I got everything now. It always takes like 5 minutes to make sure that everything is working. Who do we have first? First today was Derwish. Derwish was first today, of course. Again. Derwish was first again today. And the treats for Bixie and Coco are from Aggression. Let's go. And because like I heard treats, I am coming. I'm on my way. Sam and Betty have resubscribed for the T3. Hello, 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 hello. Thank you so much for for continuing to do this. Thank you so incredibly much. Sam is on the 46 months, but we don't count Sam. She's at home.
Here in my garage,
and Betty's on the
just
8
bought
months.
this new Lamborghini here. It's fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills.
I didn't fix this.
But you
Deathwish 2706 just subscribed with T3. Roses are red, violets are blue. You're the reason my migraines suddenly grew. You fill up my head with chaos and stress, then fix it all up like you always do best. You make me question each choice that I take, then steer me away from the dumb ones I'd make. You test all my patience, you drive me insane, then stand right beside me through every mess and pain. So no matter the problems you bring into my life, you're still the best part of it. My chaos, my pain, my peace, my light. Yellow heart emoji, bonus, rolling on the floor laughing emoji, rolling on the floor laughing emoji, rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Are we done with the rolling on the floor laughing emojis? I was like, bonus, a bonus, rolling on the floor laughing emojis. Really, the ending just got me there. The ending got me there. I have to agree with, because I see my girls are here, Shifty and Jules. I have to completely agree. I have no idea how Deadwish comes up with all of these. I have genuinely no idea. I have no idea. But he upgrades them every month. I think I said last month that I really like the last month one, but this one I like better. This is a nicer upgrade. I wanted to say that Betty, we're just 1 month away from a Twitch baby. 1 month. 1 month. 1 month from 9 months, which has been almost a freaking entire year of us knowing each other. Deadwish celebrating 39 months. Also, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Stream Elements, none other than Stream Elements. And I'm gonna get to the treats, but first, because I forgot to greet everyone, I have to start from the beginning. So I said that our coach Shifty is here, Jules is here, Aggression is here, Deadwish is here, Betty is here. Sam of course is here. Bull is also here. Welcome into Bull. Hello. Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. Almost good night.
Deathwish
Funky is here.
2706 gifted a tier 1 subscription to Sashagri.
Why is Santa now involved in the gifted subs? What is wrong with you, Santa? Stop it. I don't know what's wrong with Santa. Santa, go away. Oh, I don't know how to remove Santa. This is a big problema. Funky is also here, as I was trying to say. My Night of the Moon is here. Welcome into Moon. Mansouri is here.
here in my garage, just bought this new
Grant
Lamborghini
Fraser, I
here.
think you're new.
Fun to drive up
Hi,
here in the
welcome
Hollywood
in. Thank you
Hills.
so much. Hello,
Conan
how are
Barbarian
you?
1 just subscribed with T3. Hola.
What's going on today? Is today the day of the T3? What? There were no alerts. Wait, that was super fast. My owl, thank you so much for the 41 months in the T3. Hello.
Deathwish
Hello. Stop it.
2706 gifted a tier 1 subscription to Alexia Can Touch Me.
I'm just gonna give Bixie her treats. I'm sorry, how are you, my owl? How are you too? How are you doing, cuties?
¿Dónde está
I'm
la
getting distracted about...
biblioteca?
Nope, it's gonna
Conan
spam.
the
It's gonna
Barbarian
spam.
1 gifted a tier 1 subscription to Julia Reynolds 2212.
Well, what is the best thing that we have is on every gifted sub we get a GIF of Sasha and we get Santa. Basically, you get a Christmas Sasha for gifting a sub. That's obviously the conclusion of this technical issue.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Immigration.
Deathwish 2706 gifted a tier 1 subscription to untouched_Krissy.
I cannot keep up with this. I cannot keep up with this. Like, what the hell is even... I can't keep up with this. I'm gonna start hating on Christmas because of this. I'm becoming an anti-Santa fan. I'm gonna start hating on Christmas. I'm telling you. This goddamn stupid alert. 1 second. Trying to find a napkin here. I'm not even looking at you guys. I'm not even looking at what Deadwish and Conan did here. No, my owl was actually good. He gifted a sub to Jules. Okay? That was an actual proper sub. Jules, can I play with you in Barcelona the same day? I can! I can, we were! But I didn't hear from you. Oh, my light, what light went off? Don't know why my light went off. It's like brand new batteries. I'm sorry, I didn't hear your walk on. I think it's because it doesn't work on YouTube.
Harder, Dad.
Were you singing it a cappella though?
Harder. Oh, harder, Dad.
Well, today is the day of the alert. Today is the day of the alert. I give up. I give up. I give up. Today is the day of the alert. I am giving up. Snap, welcome in. Snap fires cannon. I love the nickname. Hi, I don't think we've met before. Hello. Duke, I should go and buy a beer. It's too early. Well, technically for Spanish standards, it's not early. It's already almost 12 p.m. So at 12 p.m. Well, people usually here drink beer even earlier, but I still can't get used to that standard. I still think it's a little bit too early for that. Oh my god. Oh, how have you been? You've been tired. You're not sleeping well again. What have you been doing? Sim is also here. Sim, hello. Hi. How have you been? Hello. Welcome into Sim. Did we have a shout out for Sim? Did we? Did we not? I hope we did. My innocent ears. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Innocent ears. I'm sorry. Funky the innocent ears. No, I didn't see my Insta. I did not see it. I didn't see the photo. Are you still in Barcelona, by the way, or did you leave? What happened? What did you do? What were you doing in Barcelona, bro? Did you went to a concert or something there? I actually have no idea what they've been having there. I stopped checking since it's so far away now. pretty far away. Me, but I do not stream. What do you mean you do not stream, Sim? What do you mean you do not? What do you mean? I'm pretty sure that you did. I thought you were streaming. Did I definitely got this wrong? I'm pretty sure I thought you were streaming. Hey. This is maybe a better reason for you to start doing so if you stopped for a time being. I really recall that you were streaming. Did I got anything wrong? I need to recall now. Did I actually? What happened? Why is Santa again here? Oh no, there is a super chat. But Santa's not supposed to be in the super chat. No. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I have a different alert for that. It doesn't even work. Fine. Mansori says, oh, there's another singing here in the super chat. With a ceasefire, my role now becomes planned, structured, and competitive. More emphasis on long-term capability. So I will be busy during this time. Till then, please keep up the streams. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Did you got a job offer? What happened? Thank you so much for the super chat. Wait, those are actually great news. What's going on with you? What happened? Hello, what happened? Wait, I'm missing out on something here. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind on all the chat. You guys just I'm gonna catch up with everything. Just give me a second because there are like 4 chats at the same time. Ricky has followed on Kick. I don't know why I didn't hear the alert. What is wrong with my alerts? Did Santa replace the Kick alert also? the hell happened? Ricky, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing? I don't think we've met before. What's going on? Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Maybe I should take it as I should start streaming. Maybe, Sim. I am pretty sure because I think we spoke, Deadwish, didn't we speak with you? I think we did speak with Deadwish. And I always got the impression that you were streaming. Like always, throughout the entire time so far, I got the impression that you were streaming. So in my head, it was always like this. Maybe you should. Maybe you should. I'd love to see you at least stream. If that does make any sense, I would love to see you stream. I think that would be pretty cool. Overstimulated for being Barcelona. Why? Max 3 hours. I had to come back to the hotel to rest. I didn't get robbed though. Overstimulated. The weather was very nice. You really got a nice weather. The weather finally got nice. It's getting sunny, so you actually hit a very nice weather, to be honest. K-Pins, why am I false claiming? I'm not even playing FC26. The stream belongs in the just chatting category. Do you want to get reported and banned by kick mods? K-Pins, I just started a stream. I will actually be playing a FIFA game afterwards. I started like 15 minutes ago. Usually when you start a stream, you chat a little bit. Well, a lot of people don't do it, but I think you owe it to your viewers to sit down and chat with them, ask how their day is and so on. So you sit down, you chat, and then you play. That's usually how it goes. But you always start in the category that you're playing into, because switching categories is usually not how it works well. That's just how it is. I will be playing afterwards though. We will be playing, but technically today we'll be chatting more about football, and then we'll be playing football as well. There'll be like a mix of things happening. But yeah, I'm not false claiming anything. I usually don't do that. Now just to travel with my friend, we flew back on a Sunday at 10 p.m. My first time being on a plane at night. Oh really? So you just went to travel with a friend? That's actually pretty cool. I hope you had a good time. Being overwhelmed, no, it's actually technically having a good time. It actually is. So that's good that you just went on for a vacation for a bit. On a nice weather above it all as well. I'm sorry, I have some good news. Not jobless. Oh my god, I'm so happy. You finally, it happened. I don't know what it is, and I'm also not gonna ask until you like finalize with everything. Then when you want to decide, you can talk about it. But you being busy from now on, I mean, I'm sad I might not see you as much, but it's just enough to, you know all of these things. Wait, I didn't see that message. Oh, what the fuck? I'm sorry for swearing. What the F was that message? Wow. Did it came up on the screen, by the way? It did, right? Because we have a multi-chat. It did. The kick message. Did it? The one that got banned? I think it probably did. I don't know if the kick messages show up on the screen. I have no idea. Can we do a text message on Kick so I can see if it comes up on the screen? I'm like worried it came up on the screen now. Who the hell even writes those things? Well, you know what? Just towards Sim, I have to say it. Despite you not streaming, we still have to give you a shout out every time. You're gonna be that streamer that we give a shout out to every time. That doesn't stream. Maybe similarity between someone with a similar nickname. I don't know, but anyway, the stream title looks so interesting. No, definitely not. It's not about a similar name. Nope. Definitely positive. I always thought it was you streaming. But I do know another sim that was a few years ago though. A few years ago, and that other sim did stream, but I always thought of you also. The streaming title today is we're gonna be talking some football. We're gonna be discussing some things, I guess, right after I catch up with the chat, which I don't know when that will be. It's fine. I mean, if someone wants to report me for chatting for 15 minutes and not playing a game, I'm fine by that. I don't mind. I can get reported. Report me. The weather was perfect, just for overwhelmed for the amount of people. 8 billion people, and Jules had a crush on 6 billion. Wait, hold on. There was some messages here that I missed. About NASA. Oh, I didn't even see. So I read all the news about NASA, but I didn't see. I only read the news. I didn't visualize the people who actually flew. I didn't. My entire feed is just overwhelmed with Trump news. I have no idea why. I don't even follow up on that. One of my accounts is only about football, and I usually get only football news, but the last 2 weeks it doesn't get any football news. So the NASA news just randomly came up all of a sudden. I haven't seen that much of it. Sorry, we keep it for a long time. I can sense it. It's a permanent thing. Oh my god, which is crazy. I'll be sure to give the deets in the directs. Yes. You also didn't see the launch. I also didn't. The only launch that I saw of the NASA spaceship was on a TikTok that someone was flying, and then from their plane, from their seat, they were able to see the launch, which is crazy. Imagine seeing that while you're flying on a plane. It's pretty wild. Look at Sam. Oh, you guys are so cute. I'm sorry for the beginning thing. Looks like Geek does not show on the stream overlay. That's good. That's actually good that it doesn't, based on those things. Who do I have to fight? I had 2 hours to see, so I'm ready to rumble off my owl. You don't want to know. It was a really, really, really bad message. Like, how do I say it? Endgame message. Endgame message. I don't even... I saw it. I'm supposed to feel afraid of it, but I kind of feel disgusted at the same. I'm more disgusted than afraid of it. It was a really nasty message. Yeah, we'll just leave it aside. And you have to get some sleep, though. Rocktopus is also here. Rocktopus, how are you? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Good day to you. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, Sam, we missed the launch. We definitely did. Yes, a rocket went up from NASA. That was about, I think, a week ago or less than a week ago. I think it was a week less, or a week or something ago. Around like that, I think. Let me see. Spaceship launch. That was... What was it? Wait, why am I getting some news of today? That can be. Is something happening today as well? No, it already was a few days ago. 6 days ago? 6 days ago. 6 days ago. Yeah, almost a week ago. Artemis, yes, almost a week ago. To be honest, I think I have to sit down and read more about it. Yeah, we have to read more about it. As astronauts launched to the moon. Yep, I completely missed the whole thing. But tell me how the shoes played. Someone got a little bit jealous of them. Actually, I don't know. The thing is, I don't know if anybody noticed them. We play now with... How many people do we play? We play with about 8 to 10 different people in total, like without the 2 of us, so like 8 to 10, around 11, 12 people. But most of them just say hi and they don't talk with us. Like the 99% of them. And I did see that some of the girls like talk to each other while looking at me and Sam. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know if it's because of the shoes. I don't know if it's because of why we're there. I don't know if they don't want us there and so on. Honestly, I don't know. It could be everything all together at the same time. So yeah, there's not much conversation and I have no idea. But the shoes are so nice. I must say, on last training, we have a training tonight. We didn't have a training on Monday because of Easter, but last week's last training, they were so light. They were very, very light. I mean, compared to the others that I had, they're very, very light. So it's very... It feels like I'm running faster with them, if that makes any sense. And I already had a very nice first touch last week, so I think they're kind of working the Alexia magic with the first touch and all. So yeah, I really like them. They are definitely. I play with them only twice now, but I can tell that there's a difference between one shoe and another. Technically, this is my second shoe in life, so yeah, definitely. I really like them. Netflix documentary level oh yeah, it is Netflix, like Netflix messed up documentary level message. Yes, we move on from that one. It was definitely that type of a message. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have a look. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look with all the details from the Artemis. I have to have a look. Jake, welcome back. Hi. Didn't know I'm gonna see you today on a different timing also. How are you? I'm almost finished with RE9. So I passed, technically from what I looked up chapter wise, I should be almost at the end of the game. So on Friday, because I'm gonna play it on Friday night, on Friday I think I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'm actually excited to see how it's gonna go. Since this is my second Resident Evil game, I just want to see if my speculations about how the story will end will be correct, and also I want to see if it will top Village, because Village for me personally as a story and as a gameplay set the bar very, very high, and it does differ a lot from RE9 as well. Yeah, so I hope I can play that out on Friday. Thank you for coming back, by the way. Welcome in. Sam has to do a Brexit tackle with them. No. Sam is not allowed to do any tackles on the shoes. You know how careful I am when I play? I'm like extra careful. If someone steps on me, I'm gonna be very, very mad, because usually I always get stepped on. Always, like always. Minimum one time I get stepped on. Thank you for the hydrate. So hopefully I'm not gonna get stepped on, because that'd be really bad. But so many good news today. I'm so happy for Mansori. So many good news. Does anybody have any good news also? Anybody want to congratulate themselves like, hey, I did something? Could be anything. Anything. Every little thing is an accomplishment. So if you have something to say, hey, I'm proud, I'm a little bit proud of myself, I did this, even if getting out of bed, and if you feel proud getting out of bed today, that's also an accomplishment. So raise your hand and be like, hey, I did this. Jake, you're at work? I saw you, so I hop on for a few minutes. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope work wraps up soon for you, so you can enjoy the rest of your day. Technically, that does depend on time zones. It could be very early for you still at work, but I hope your day at work is going to be relaxed. Not on the shoe. The people giving me the side eye. Well, I don't know. It's pretty weird. The girls that we trained are much younger than us. Much younger. Like way too young. So the season is ending soon. The coach said that the season is ending soon. So I think we have about a month. Least, I don't have no idea. To read? Aggression, what are you reading? I haven't found an hour. Humans have reached the farthest side of the moon, going fully around it. I think that's the importance of it. Okay, I got a lot of reading to do on that too. That's actually pretty cool. I woke up. That's the closest I had to an achievement. Yeah, that is my achievement for the day. My achievement for the day is I woke up and I sat down and I streamed. That is an achievement enough for me, at least. No, Santa, go away.
Music Maniac 12 just subscribed for 40 months.
Daddy,
40 months
welcome
down.
in.
That's longer than my longest relationship.
Daddy, thank you so much for the 40 months. It's 40 months. 40 months with me, with Sam, and with Bick. We don't count the rest of them because they came before the 40 months. So that's like a triple celebration. It is. I have to be honest with you. 40 months is quite... Yeah, it's way longer than most of my relationships too. 40 months is a very long time. It's a very long time, Danny, that 40 months. A very, very long time. Welcome in. Didn't know I was into football. Yes, I am quite a lot. On the contrary, I think quite a lot. Quite a lot. I am. Do you also watch football, Jake? I think fix my dad's TV that wasn't working for a week. What did your dad do? Took me standing in front of it, replacing internet cables under the carpets, but it felt good. Oh my god. What happened with the TV? Wait 1 second. I'm gonna switch categories so people don't complain. Give me a second. I think today we're gonna chat, so we're like, okay, we're chatting today. I'm gonna change it also on Twitch. Don't want to get extra messages. Dragon! Dragon, how dare. How dare, Dragon, how dare. So you were replacing some internet cables under the carpets, but it felt good. Oh my god, what did your dad do? Did he disconnect it from the internet or something? Or was it something major that wasn't working? My grandma, so we have two remotes. Anyone who's Bulgarian, I think it's just a Bulgarian thing. So for usually sometimes it's not, but in a lot of cases 2 remotes. You have 2 remotes. One is your TV remote, the other one is your cable remote. And on the cable remote, you have a button to turn on and off the TV, and there's another button. It's just in a different color that turns on and off the cable box with the cable TV. So my grandma constantly turns, instead of turning off the TV, she turns off the cable box, and then she's like, they're scamming me. She starts calling my dad, or if I'm there, you know, she starts calling me. They're scamming me. They put off my TV. I have no TV to watch. I'm like, grandma, you just had the wrong button on the other remote. So she does that all the time. Or she turns on the radio, which there is a button for a radio also. And then when she turns on the radio, she can go back to the TV to the channels. And yeah, that's a whole other issue of its own. So I don't know if you guys have a similar thing also, depending where you're from. But if you do and you have grandparents, that could be a big issue. I've experienced that. It's like a big issue. Mas, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. How are you today? Welcome in. See, now alerts, at least one of my alerts are working. At least one. I like Funky's message to Danny. Million wives. Man is here. Justice for Santa. I should leave Santa alone. No, it's just... Aggression, you're still reading The Chestnut Man? I've not found the time to read it in weeks. Hold on. Hold on. This means that both you and Danny are still reading the same book. Danny, did you finish The Chestnut Man? Because he said he also didn't finish it. I just took a nap 5 minutes while watching the stream. Are you not sleeping enough? What's wrong with you guys and not sleeping enough? And as a reward, he asked, what do you desire, son? I said to him, I want a peace of my mind and less disrespect for my siblings. And he said, okay. Oh, that's actually a very nice thing to ask. Yeah, the disrespect with the siblings. Damn, that's a whole other topic of its own that usually comes around at a bad time. Do I just watch or I also play? I do both. I do both, but I started playing last year because, well, where I come from, football wasn't a thing for women, wasn't as popular, at least when I was growing up. It wasn't. When I was working, I didn't have the time to go to practice and everything. So yeah, I've been playing officially for 2 years now, if I can say, or 1.5 seasons, if that makes any sense. And I've been watching since I was a little kid. I think I've been watching since I was 6 years old, not 7. 6 years old, specifically 6. I'm gonna stick to 6 before Danny says something. Did you guys also have 2 remotes? I'm sorry, you guys, the remote situation also complicated.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
Mansory just subscribed with T2. I do both call me by stream viewer.
Helicopter, helicopter!
Oh my god, today is the day of the alerts. Brace yourselves! I need a sword. I need a sword to do a Game of Thrones and be like, brace yourself, today is the day of the alerts. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the resub and the D2 on Twitch. Brace yourself. You triggered 3 alerts, not just 1, not just 2. You triggered 3 alerts. Cottoman, thank you so much for the follow. Also on Kick. Hi, welcome in. Hello. Hello, I'm sorry I'm like behind. Daddy, you have a... There are people with the Xiaomi, sorry I'm gonna pronounce it wrong, phones with the infrared who don't use either of the remotes. Danny, you don't use any remotes, please confirm. Sam's still using the remote and she has a phone like that. Hey Sam, speaking about Sam, our YouTube Sam is here. Hey Sam, how are you? Hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming back also. So we have Sam and Jake coming back today. Thank you guys. You love to play football, you do? How often do you play? Is this a question towards me, Sam? No, we're not doing the 6-7. No, I don't know why every time I want to say something, it always goes down to that freaking number. I blame you guys. If I wasn't speaking to you, I would have never got into this. And do it by accident. Mind you not, it's an accident. I blame you. Mas, thank you so much. I really appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Thank you. Are you doing good? Is the question. Are you doing good? I'll finish the chestnut man tomorrow, I promise. I think Aggression's gonna finish it before you, Danny. It's a competition at this time. If you're bored reading the same thing, it's a competition now. Look at Funky. Look at Funky. Xiaomi 11T. Wait, are you getting an 11T? I sold my S24 Plus. The 11T? Wait, which one was the 11T? 11T? You mean the 11 or the 14th? 11T? 11T. Oh, wait, I know this one. Because Sam got... Well... We get her around for her birthday. And we got her the 15, I think. Was it 14? Was it 15? The normal... Yeah, the normal 15T is what we got for her birthday. It's a pretty big phone. It's like a very, very big phone. So that this is my phone. This is my phone. Her is like... with like this. But and a little bit wider. Or it feels wider because this one I can grab like this. Hers I cannot. It's I think a little bit wider or something. We have another new follower on Twitch. Hi, welcome in. How are you? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. From convo about football, we went to now phones and spaceships. I like it. We just wander around different topics today. Football is the biggest topic you can talk with her about next to music. That's actually true. I think, yeah, I'm trying to think which is the second biggest topic I can talk about. Yeah, I'm pretty big on music also. But I don't know. Okay, I gotta go, but Krissy, you were wonderful as always. Jake, thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming in, especially since you're working at the moment, to come in, to chat for a bit, to spend some time. I really appreciate it. As I said, once again, have a very good rest of your day. Wrap up work and have a very good time. And just enjoy your Wednesday afterwards. The most important thing. Why would you sell your S24? I'm curious now. I thought Samsung was like pretty good, especially the S models. They make nice videos. I can say definitely video wise they make pretty nice videos. But then again, the Xiaomi is pretty cool. Oh my god, like the things you can do on the Xiaomi. It's like lots of things. Was talking to my little sister and I was counting packets and I said 6 or 7. She was like, you said 6, 7. I'm telling you, Aggression, we can no longer use those numbers. So when you count, you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. That's it. You have to skip numbers now. Otherwise, you're just doomed. You gotta start skipping numbers. But why I got heartbroken? What happened with the Samsung? Che, you're a Barca lover. You are? Who is your favorite player? No. current favorite player, because if I say who's your favorite player, we're gonna reverse to something else. So who is your current favorite player, and who's your least like favorite player at the moment? Like from the current team, which is your least like player? That is the main question. Actually, I should be asking who is your least like one. For me, at the moment, this season, I don't like Ferran. I have to be honest. I have to go on that boat. I really tried with Ferran Torres, but I just... Nah, it's just a no for me. I think Ferran needs to go, and I don't know. I think we might keep him and wait until the World Cup ends. So maybe he performs good for Spain, and then we get more money for him, because at the moment he doesn't cost as much, and maybe then we ship him. And I think he's probably gonna go back to England. I have a feeling he might go back to the Premier. Masar, you sold your Samsung for 200. Got the other one for 100. Save yourself 100 for bills. That's actually a pretty good deal. And you got the Pro model. Okay, that's pretty cool. The Pro model is going to be really, really good. Should we maybe discuss who will be soon to the finals? I see Bayern Munich and PSG. After seeing Bayern play last night, I think, honestly, I think Bayern Munich might win the Champions League this in this edition, this year. I think it could be Bayern Munich. I finally get that much attention I can make my own gaming channel. Sam, what type of a gaming channel are you gonna make for yourself? What would you be playing? What would you be doing? Danny67 is so last year. It is, right? But do you see the GIF that I send you? It literally the first thing that the first thing that came up for me without even searching anything. You have a Motorola? Which Motorola is that? Wait. G85. I know that they started to make new models again. I had 2 Motorola's growing up. The sturdiest phone ever, other than Nokia, of course. Oh, this one looks super nice. This one looks very, very nice. In what color? It has a lot of colors. I like the red one. And the dark purple? Darkish purple, I think. It has dark purple. I need to make my chat a little bit bigger. It's too small, this. Oh, much better. There we go. We love CR7 here. Messi, here we go. Samsung canceled their cloud data service. What? Why? Is it a paid service now, or? I don't need to watch the match because I know they're gonna win tonight against Atleti. The F of Ferran stands for fan favorite. Definitely a fan favorite. Ferran is definitely a fan favorite. The other way around. Yeah, I think we have the best of chances winning against Atleti tonight. It's a must. A win tonight is a must, let's be honest. A win tonight is absolutely a must. It's 1000% a must. We cannot allow ourselves to lose at the Camp Nou and at this important game. And we already lost embarrassingly one time from Atletico this season, so there has to be some sort of I don't know, redemption. But the thing is, I'm a little bit worried that how are we gonna do all of it without Rafinha? I'm like very, very worried, because he's kind of the, I don't know, the bread and butter in this team. The past 2 seasons, this season, despite things, he still is. I'm sorry, you lost memories like photos from the UK weddings in NZ, and I pushed me to my limits. And 6 is a good number. 6 is my favorite number also, I agree. Wait, so they canceled this and all of your data got lost. But that is ridiculous. Did you get a notification that they will be doing this? Or did they put a notification with like small lettering and you did not know? Because this is insane. If that happens to me, I'd sue. If there was a possibility for suing, that is, of course. But that is... It's quite stupid. For me, I think, I guess for everybody, if you lose your pictures, especially pictures are like memories nowadays. They're memories of everything. And that's pretty big. It's just that all people are catching up now. I'm gonna let that one slide. I'm gonna pretend I didn't read it. I need to make big ziti for 7 people. think we just need to make a double batch instead of increasing the quantities. Better to have a leftovers than not enough food. Speaking about that, speaking about baking, speaking about master chefs, I think I'm gonna need help because this weekend me and Sam got lots of ingredients and we want to make a kuzunak. But I've never made a kuzunak and I'm so afraid it's not gonna work. It's not gonna be good. And we want to make a chocolate kuzunak at home. But I don't know if we can do it because we can't find anywhere to buy it. There's this Romanian store, but they have it packaged. And you know the packaged ones, they suck. They're not good. So I really, really want to make one at home. And I'm going to need help not to mess it up, hopefully. That's the biggest issue. Take one guess with who I played Diablo. Will you play Diablo on the weekend? Who? Who? Lit herself, definitely. That's how I wish situation. No, of course. Masuri, get some food. Get some food. And Grim is also here. Grim, hello. Welcome in. Hello, how are you? Pixel user here, happy with my purchase. I just love the design. The design is so nice. That's the one thing they really did really nice with the Pixel. Finn. Here we go. We have a Madrista here with us. Welcome in. Hello, how are you? Mehmedov, hi to you too. How's it going? UNESCO, I'm so sorry, but I don't speak Arabic and I cannot read it. You have to write in English. Or maybe try it in Spanish. Not the emote again. Am I drinking a lemon juice? No, this is kombucha. Does it count? It's similar. I just drink a shot of that in the morning. It's a bit energetic. It really is. But I was supposed to be finished with it by now. There, it's done. It's done. You can also make it at home, by the way. I don't know why my chat doesn't scroll by itself. Why is it not scrolling by itself? Oh, I bugged in something. Then there's me hoping to lose my memories because I can do it myself. No, you cannot lose your memories. What the hell is even that? With Mr. BMG? No way! Oh my god, Daddy Sparkle. I haven't heard from him in months. Is he good? Is everything okay with him? No way you guys did that. I haven't heard from him in a very long time. Very, 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 very long time. He's been going through a lot of stuff. Like a lot of stuff. Ever since end of last year. So I just hope he's good. I'm very happy that you guys played. That's good. That's very, 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 very good. Aw, look at you. It's not alcohol. It's not alcohol. It's a juice. Ish. Kind of. It's not alcohol. Also, as I said, it's the Spanish thing to drink alcohol early in the morning. People here drink vermouths at like 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. Oh my god, here we go. Don't worry about it. I think we're all tired. I also feel pretty tired. What do I think if Madrid can qualify? Then I honestly don't know. I feel like if you ask me if Real Madrid can qualify against Bayern Munich 5 years ago or 6 years ago, I would say hell yeah. But at the moment, I don't see this team going further. And also, it's not even about me. It's not about me being a Barcelona fan. I honestly think that Bayern Munich might win the Champions League this year. They have a, they have a pretty, how do I say, unstoppable team. They really do. Ever since they got Diaz and Olise, I watched them last night. I usually don't watch Bayern Munich, okay? But I watched them last night, and it's insane because now that the speed that they have on the wings, and they no longer have, how do I say, Gnabry also is a good example, but I think Olise is probably a very outstanding player for them at the moment. And yeah, I think they're a super solid team on every single occasion, in the attack, in the midfield, and in defense. So I think it'd be really tough beating Bayern Munich, especially, I can tell you that, facing Bayern Munich in Munich. It's something that if a team does defeat them, it's a historical win. It's once in a blue moon, so that usually doesn't happen. And I don't know how Madrid can pull that off because they're a bit in shambles overall this season. There's a lot of shambles with them. So I don't think they will make it through. It's my assumption. It is my assumption. Had some troubles, but he's good now. And also he has a wait, hold on. What do you mean he has a wife? He got a girlfriend or he got a wife? Because last time I checked, they broke up, but that was like last year. Did he find a new girlfriend? What happened? Hey Gabby, I think we did message on Instagram, or you did message me on Instagram. Maybe I didn't. Did I got back to you? Wait, let me check. Give me a second. I think I did. Sorry, my Instagram is complete chaos. I have no idea where even to look. I can't find it. Can you send me another message on Instagram just so it can pop up for me? Because I do remember we spoke about that last week, and you did message me, and I think I did respond, but I just can't find it. That'd be easier. Just let me know. Just send a hi or something, or a emote, whatever, and I'm gonna try to see if I can find it. But Finn, what are your thoughts about Madrid making it further, since we're speaking about that? The keeper is bad, the defenders are weak, we have nothing to freaking backbone. Yeah, I was looking at Rudiger last night. Like, what is even going on with this guy? The only thing he does, it's, I don't know, just being mad and angry all the time. I feel like Militao is the only defender actually defending. Because Militao was pretty good last night. He kind of saved, at least, I didn't watch the first half, I catch up on the second half. But Militao saved 2 absolute goals for Bayern Munich. And yeah, I don't know. Everybody keeps hitting on Mbappe, calling him the dictator. It's a thing. Everywhere you open, you see that. Last night, I think Arda was probably the best player from Real Madrid, and I feel like he hasn't even reached full potential. He's not even halfway his potential, but he's very, very, very good. And I have no idea why the coach decided to sub him, the best player on the field in my opinion, to play Brahim Diaz. Like, Brahim Diaz for me is very average, so it didn't make any sense for me. Why would you do that? And ever since, you know, that change happened, I don't know, it just it didn't work. It really didn't work. And there's a lot of, as I said, chaos with a lot of things happening. But yeah, they're not a Champions League winners team at the moment. They definitely are not. Okay, let me see if I see the message now. Woody Krastavad. Wait, Woody, are you Eastern European? Where are you from? Thank you so much for the follow. Hi. Where are you from? Where are you from? Okay, let me see. Okay, I got you. Wait, Gabby, you messaged me from a different account before, didn't you? Okay, I have it here. Let me respond. There. Hi. Okay, I responded back, so I have you in my inbox now. There we go. We have each other there. We can communicate. Thank you for sending a message. Panenka Diaz? No. Panenka Diaz. Panenka Diaz definitely average, Funky. I forgot about the Panenka. Let's bring that back. That was a good comeback. Definitely so. I really think he's average for him, Diaz. Yeah, I think he's pretty average. He is more, I don't know. He is a substitute, you know, decent substitute, of course. But subbing him for Arda, I think it was a big mistake. It just killed the momentum. Arda was creating so many chances and stuff. Panenka Diaz. Bye, cuties. I'm going to have lunch. Then I'm going to the store for the ingredients for the pasta. Ooh, for the cheesecake. See you on the next one. Aggression. Have a good day. Have a good day and have a very nice cooking later. And you gotta send pictures, by the way, when you make everything. I want to see how it looks like. I want to see how it looks like. Woody, you're from Serbia. I'm from Bulgaria. Hello. See, I knew it. I knew it. I was gonna say maybe you're from Serbia, but I didn't want it to take the chances, so I had to ask first. I had to ask first. Fake bro, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? Hello. I respond to others, but you ignore me. Jules, I responded because it's an offer for something, and I want to see what it's about. I usually don't respond to my messages. No, I try to. I try to. I'm mad Krissy hasn't acknowledged Jules' presence yet. I have acknowledged Jules' presence yet. Maybe I'm mad at her about something, so I'm not responding to her. You never know. I always have something behind my back that you don't know about. Let's stir up the drama. Let's stir up the drama. Novak Djokovic, that's where I'm from. From Djokovic. That's where the land of the, how do I call it? So the land of the SIM cards. God damn it, I was driving to Serbia for the very first time in my life last year, and I was so stupid. So I'm driving in from Spain to Bulgaria, going through Serbia, and I completely forgot that I cannot use my data in Serbia. So we enter Serbia, and all of a sudden my GPS stops working, and then I look at my phone and I'm like, fuck. I forgot. I have no SIM card. I cannot charge. So we tried stopping at every single gas station, and I go to the gas station. I speak to them in like broken Serbian mix of Bulgarian, since our languages are so similar, and be like, do you guys have a SIM card? No. Do you guys have a SIM card? No. Like, oh no. So randomly in one of the gas stations, I heard someone speaking Bulgarian. And I was like, that's it. And I go like, I'm very, very sorry, but could you please share your Wi-Fi with me so I can download on my phone the map data for the map for Serbia. I was like, oh my god. So I couldn't find a SIM card. Very nice experience though. But yeah, I sadly never been. I was going to go to Serbia a month before COVID. And then COVID happened and everything got delayed. So I never managed to visit, guys. Woody, where in Serbia are you from, neighbor? Your cat is an asshole who bites? These two are pretty chill. They don't bite. Especially this one. This one, she's like an angel. She doesn't do anything. She just cuddles. This guy, from time to time, he bites. But he learns when you say no, so he stops. He stops. Do you have one cat? Here we go again. Please explain. You guys are only here for the drama. You guys are only here for the drama. I'm not dodging the question. Maybe ask Jules, not me. Maybe ask her what could be a reason that I am not responding to her and there is a drama happening here. Ask. Not me. Not me. Why me? Oh, I'm not dodging. Let me see if I can read this correctly. I don't know if I can read this. Is that how you say it, Woody? You say, do you guys say kartica? Kartika or kartika? If we say kartica, it means, how is the word in English? A mole? A mole? Nasko is the best. Hold on. We having Bulgarians now here on Kick? How do you go live on Kick? Me? Or do you want to go live on Kick and stream? I had my share of drama yesterday. Funky, what happened? Let's speak about your drama instead. Did someone did something bad to you? Oh my god, the drama, guys. 929. Welcome in. Hello. You got some points. Wait, you usually get points for chatting, right? I think so. My favorite activity is gossiping. Daddy. Favorite activity is gossiping. I cannot. Gary, thank you so much for following. Thank you, Gabby. I really appreciate it. Thank you for following, for chatting. The secret, Krissy, I'm a floating pickle. Like a pickle Rick floating pickle. If you see someday, you'll understand what I mean. If it's like Pickle Rick, I get the point. If it's like Pickle Rick, I definitely get the point. I don't know if maybe you're watching. Probably you're watching. Everybody. A lot of people are watching Rick and Morty. Like, Rick and Morty is the best. Which reminds me, I haven't finished Rick and Morty. That was a good intro, though. Did wish you are asking the right questions. I don't know what I did. No, I think you know, Jules. Jules went to a concert you really wanted to go. She did that like 10 times, Funky. If I had to get mad about that, we wouldn't be speaking like ever. You did that 100 times. Kartica, did I pronounce it right? Kartica is a mole, right? But Kartika is technically the right word. Damn it, so confusing. So Serbian. You know, I know a lot of Serbian songs. I can sing in Serbian. That I can do. I do understand, but when I speak, it does sound like a broken mix of nothing in between. Nasko, a njoj, zdrasti, zdrasti, dobar den, kak sme? Dobar den. Or was it in Serbian? Dobar den, dobri den. It was dobri den, right? Mene, hi, good morning. Hello, welcome in. How are you? Welcome on board. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nobody done it on the Balkans, so here we are. Floating pickle. That's true. Rickle pick. That is true. Not to me, but to friends. Someone got banned in places. Banned in places? Banned in Twitch? Or banned in like IRL places? Well, if it wasn't you, Funky, that's okay. If it wasn't you, it's okay. Why do I have the neighborhood concert at the end of April? See, I'm not even like background noise. Not even listening to this. Rahu is here. Rahu, hello. How have you been? Hello. Welcome back. How have you been this week? Are you still working or did you finish work? Funky can never have enough drama. Consider it like you're after having your favorite meal, but there's still more in front of you, so just have some more of it. Oh my god. I cannot. I cannot. How do you go live on Kick? Oh, you install OBS, like, on every other platform. You copy-paste your stream key from your Kick dashboard. You add it in the settings in OBS, under the stream tab. It's like a whole... I think the YouTube video will do better justice on here. And then you click start streaming and you go live. Like on every other platform. Pretty easy actually, it's very straightforward. The Kick dashboard is small, there's only a few options. So it's very easy to navigate. But I would always recommend a YouTube video tutorial. A YouTube tutorial is always the best. Minnie, you're from Trinidad and Tobago. Oh my god, one of the first people I ever met from there. What time is it for you guys? If you said good morning, what is the time for you? At the moment, for me, it's 12:30 p.m. From Trinidad and Tobago. So cool. Ah, look at her, how cute. Is it because I still haven't sent you the postcard? Oh, I actually forgot about the postcard. Now I'm mad about the postcard too. Add it to the list of things. Banned from communities. Oh, Funky, I'm sorry about that. So someone the friend of yours got banned from communities. Well, maybe they did something bad. I don't know usually what happens. Sometimes people get banned actually for not being at fault. That also happens. But it's a thing. It's just everyone doing their own different thing. Ripendale, I'm new here. Hi, are you from Barcelona? Hello, you're definitely new. I can tell. I don't know your nickname. Alright, bye everyone and take care, Pookies. My owl, try to get some sleep, okay? You got today and tomorrow, then you're off. Then your weekend starts. So please try to get some sleep. Try to get a bit more sleep and get some food later today, okay? Have a good time, my Pookie. Thank you so much for coming in. No, go away. Go to bed, please. Go away. Otherwise, you're indeed gonna stay. Jules digging a bigger hole. There is no... You know, it's already 6 feet under that hole. There is no going out of it. It's 6 feet. Like, got the big shovel, dug in 6 feet under. Still on work, sadly. Took a short break, actually. You're still at work? Wait, do you have a longer working day today? Or... Why? Why are you still at work? Did you get some food on your break? I'm sorry, the chat went away. I couldn't see this. Wait. Who's still working? I need to make this a little bit bigger. My chat's been bugging out. What the hell? Okay, now maybe? Yo, you're from Cali. Good morning. Well, Cali is pretty sunny also. Cali is... Oh, I've never been to California, but it's like it's a thing. It's super sunny as well. So I would say that Barcelona and Cali are on the same pot. You guys have a lot of palm trees. It's a sunny and nice weather. So it's not that big of a difference. You're originally from Mexico. You are. Oh my God, you are. So you're from Mexico, but you live in Cali. Have you been living there for a long time? Slice of Cucumber. Oh my God, the nickname Slice of Cucumber. I love it. How did you even came up with the nickname? Hi, welcome in. How's it going? Hello, welcome in. You're definitely new also. Krissy blinked twice if you would push Jules off a cliff up for the crime she did. I ain't blinking. I am not blinking. Wow. I am not blinking. We're just saying that 6-7 is so 2025. Yeah, that's... But why are people still using it? Not me, like everybody else. Why are you still going against me for that? Yeah. Be waiting for the next numerical meme to drop. I don't think we're gonna get a next one. Can we please stop banning numbers? Please, for the love of God. There's only the numbers from 1 to 10. Nobody's gonna go... Actually, 1 to 9. Nobody's gonna do a double-digit number. It's not gonna work for a meme, I think. You cannot say 16, 17. Like, it's too long. That you've been living for over 20 years. Damn, that's a lot. And you're 26. So you've been living since you were a little kid. Do you often go back to Mexico? Do you still have maybe grandparents there? Or maybe some family members that you can visit? I've never been to any part of the US myself. Like the first time I traveled outside of Europe was this year. I went to Asia for a little bit. Smitty! Smitty, hi! Why with an angry emote? How are you today? Do you have a chess app? No, I haven't heard of chess app. I do have a PayPal. But I never heard of chess app. Is that a US maybe app or something? No, I never heard of it. I have a PayPal, and a lot of people here, you also use Revolut. Don't know if you guys heard of Revolut. I think a Revolut is a thing in the US also. It's pretty good. Highly recommend it if you do have a chance to use it. Minnie, you're 32. Oh my God, you are. We're the same age. Same age. It's a good age. Or definitely would have been better 22, of course, but take 32 as well. What can we do? The 69 is the eternal. Well, yeah, that is gonna stay. That will always stay, unlike 6-7 that just died out in like a year or something. But I never found it. I don't know. I was always bad with the 69 jokes. Very bad. I do, but can go back. No papers. Really? Oh, that's so sad. Oh, does that mean your grandparents also can't visit you as well? I hate that. My grandparents, since I moved to Spain, also live far away from me now. I actually have only one grandparent. All of my other grandparents already passed away, and I haven't visited my grandparent in a while. But for you, probably a very, very long while. Punit, yeah, you did join. You joined, I think, well, ooh, that was probably like 2 weeks or something ago. That wasn't so long, to be quite honest. Hi, welcome back. How are you this week? Hello. Hello. But yeah, Savio Diaz. Oh wow. Oh hi. Oh hello. How are you? Welcome in. Sorry, my chat is scrolling up really badly, so I'm a little bit slow in seeing those things. Hi. Oh well, that didn't went out bad. That went out bad. Did you watch the Madrid versus Bayern game last night? I did. I watched the second half of it though. Technically, that hopefully counts. I watched the first 20 minutes of Sporting Arsenal, then I went to take a shower, and then I watched the second half of Bayern and Madrid. Thankfully, I didn't watch the second half of Sporting Arsenal. What the hell happened to Sporting Arsenal? We're talking about Madrid and Bayern, which we will a lot, but what happened? in Sporting Arsenal. I mean, I expected the game to be, well, not so interesting, but I feel like it was. I don't even know. It was probably gonna go down as the most boring game out of these quarterfinals. Whereas Madrid and Bayern was a very good second half. Very, very good second half. We were talking about it earlier also, but like a lot of things to chat about. Something specific. Also, when I read Diaz, now I'm confused. Are we rooting for Luis Diaz or Brahim Diaz? Because I did said something about Brahim Diaz earlier. Did I watch the European Classical? Which one do we count as European Classical? Bayern and Real is a European Classical, or? That hasn't happened in a while. That hasn't happened in a while. Thank you, Danny. Guess I should have expected this. My grandparents had papers, but one died and now hasn't come back since 2021. Oh, that's such a long time. Sorry, that's such a long time. Definitely that redeem came in time also. That is such a long time. I'm so sorry to hear that, Dale. No, you're allowed to say. No, I mean, I asked you the question, so I'm very sorry. I hope that didn't trigger anything. But if I can, I'm sending you a big hug. I hope you're talking with your grandparents often. I know it's not the same, but hope you guys can see each other again. Yeah, you're a little scared. Oh, okay, now I know. You're a Madrid fan. Okay. Arsenal got mad lucky there. They did. They definitely did. I completely agree with you. Arsenal is like, what did I wrote about Arsenal? Arsenal type of play pisses me off because it's like they do absolutely nothing for 90 minutes and then bam. I literally told me and Sam while we were watching the Bayern Real second half, I had the scoreline of the Arsenal Sporting and I was like, just watch. Arsenal are waiting for that 90th minute 1-0, just having a cup of tea, waiting until they get that one goal, and that's it. It's probably going to be the same in the second leg in London, but yeah, it was pretty mad. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind. Almost I'm behind on chat again. This is next week. I'm working a little extra, focusing on the deadlines. It's gonna be quite a hectic 2 week, but in good side, I am escaping all this with survival exploration. Ruhu, are you playing Jedi Survivor? I hope that you are. I'm so sorry that you had to work so much extra time. Once you complete your deadline, if it's like a project thingy, then does this mean then you're gonna be back to your normal working hours without having to work overtime? Arsenal, the best team ever, greatest squad ever. They will win the quadruple in the La Liga and Bundesliga. Well, my opinion is like Real Arsenal started winning the quadruple, ended to maybe not winning anything. No, I think they might still win the Prem. But him all the way though, he messed up last night. I have to ask Savio, as a Real Madrid fan, who do you like better, Arda or Brahim? Because I said earlier in the chat that I think Arda was the best player on the pitch last night, at least the second half that I watched for Madrid. And I don't understand why he had to get subbed off. Maybe because of one or two. He had like one or two, technically not exactly incorrect passes, one of which to Mbappe. But I felt like that was a bad sub, putting Brahim Diaz instead of him. He should have played because he had very crucial passes. I don't know. I felt like that was a mistake, subbing him off, specifically in that momentum that he had. Danny, I'm not even, he's just throwing stuff at me. That is a Puteus jersey at the back. Yes, it is. It's my it's my favorite jersey of all time, century ever. It is. And that was Alex, I think, who came in the chat. Yeah, that was Alex. Alex, hello. Welcome in. Hello, you unstoppable machine. How's it going? Okay, I'm slowly catching up. It's a Bulgarian tradition. What, to throw eggs and tomatoes? It is not. Don't trust Danny. Demon, how are you? I'm doing good today. How are you? Hello. Demon is also here. Why is this not working? Trying to fix my chair thing. It's not working. Bah. It bugged. It's not working. Work. Okay, maybe like this. And I'm 10 years behind on the chat. Adam is here also. Adam, hello. I'm so sorry. I'm very behind on the chat. Hi, Adam. It's like Arsenal's strategy is to play rubbish. There is no way they actually play that bad. I think there is a way. I think that they're trying to I get focused for 2 seconds from these tomatoes. I think Arsenal were just trying to, how do I say this? They're trying to win no matter what, even with the bare minimum, even without doing anything. I think that's what they're trying to achieve. And they are achieving it. Somehow it is working. Don't know how, somehow, magically, they've made it through with everything. I don't know how. I honestly think there's like a lot of luck involved in this as well, but they've scrapped through it. Why do you think really everyone hates Arsenal? That is the reason. All they do is block the goalkeeper and set pieces, which is the stupidest tactic, and just wait for the extra time. I did not know, but that makes a lot of sense now because I noticed that their results from the majority of the games is like this, which makes it boring to watch also. And strategically, it does work. It wins you the games. It gets you to 3 points. It gets you to where you want to go, but it's not the type of football that anybody wants to see, if that is actually the case. I'm gonna watch the stupidest thing is that they have both games at the same time. I would have liked to watch both of them separately to maybe have a better opinion, but yeah, it's hard to. You cannot watch both of them at the same time. We need to sell Brahim this summer. Is that a balloon? Really? We need to sell Brahim this summer. Arda was so much better. I completely agree. I think Arda is a talent that could, I don't know, could be the next Modric maybe for Real Madrid. Be there for many years. Be like pretty strong in the midfield. Any day, anytime, in my opinion, for him. There is a reason people hope they bottle everything once again. Funky, you're on this train too? You're on this train too? Damn it. Everybody's on this train, so it seems. Add over Brahim 100%. Brahim is good, but makes too many mistakes. Ad is really creative. I know, he does, right? He came in yesterday, and then there was a midfield play, and he had the easiest pass of his life, and he couldn't even get that pass right. And, yeah, he's just a bit average. Maybe not selling him, but in crucial games like this, when you have someone performing well, you should definitely not put him in. Coach's mistake last night. What do you think of... Oof, I keep forgetting his name. Mist. What's a very long name? Wait. Because I'm not a big fan, so I have to hear you guys' opinion. I've only seen him play a few times, so... Coco? Coco, are you okay? Sorry, how was his name? Mastantuono? What's this complicated name? Where is he from? Oh, Argentine. What is this? Franco Mastantuono. What is the opinion there for him? It's something more crucial for me because I have a pretty weird opinion about him, I guess. Don't throw it at the jersey! Don't throw it at the jersey. Been playing NBA 2K26 recently? Very good choice. Very good choice. Thought it was a Spanish tradition to throw tomatoes. Not for me. I don't throw tomatoes. I eat them. I like tomatoes. Hi. Rahul, I see Rahul has to leave. Rahul, take your time. Try to relax tonight when you're back home, okay? Try to have a very good day and play some Jedi Survivor. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you. Do I play football? Yeah, I do. I do, Adam, I do. Do you play? Arsenal is always the best somehow. Somehow they end up with this. Don't know how that happens. I wrote her names in caps lock so she acknowledges me and she still didn't. Jules, I saw you. I saw it, but there was like tomatoes and then it's a lot of chat happening. What did you say after that? I only saw that. Hello Tung, merhaba, how are you? I hate chicken chorba. I hate chicken chorba. Oh my god, I can't eat it. I'm a softie, I can't eat chicken chorba at all. Wait, Satan is writing to me in Japanese. Is that konnichiwa? I think you said konnichiwa, right? I think that is konnichiwa. I did study Japanese, but that was a long time ago, so it was only 1 year also, but that should be konnichiwa. Konnichiwa to you too. Nah, I hope for them that they won't once again bottle the Prem, but I want an interesting finish of the season. I want some drama. I do agree, Funky. I do agree, but same thing here. I'm just hoping that maybe they do something. Don't know. I don't know. It'd be nice if they win for once, you know, not to be city, but nice. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. I hate tomatoes. Plum tomatoes are fine. You don't like how can you not like tomatoes? How do you eat shopska if you don't like tomatoes? Come on. Because on the shopska you have to eat only normal tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes, also the plum. Wow, I hate plum tomatoes, by the way. I can eat like cherry and normal, but I cannot eat plum tomatoes. Real Madrid need to bring strong mentality players this summer. Like who? Give me an example, Puneet. Who would you guys want to bring in mentality wise? Whatever. What is the area that you would like to work on? I think defenders are needed if you ask me at Madrid. Yes, Savio, same guy. What is your opinion on him? I'm gonna learn the name. Mastantano. Why is it so hard for me to pronounce? Don't know why it's so hard for me to pronounce his name. He needs more game time. At least in La Liga, he's really good, creates a lot of chances. With Rodrigo out, he's got to use the next few months to prove himself. Okay, I like this. I like this quite a lot. I like this. And I also agree that with Rodrigo being out, a lot has completely dropped, because I feel like Rodrigo is the type of a player, don't get me wrong, I feel like there are a lot of players in nowadays, okay, not just team wise, but there are a lot of players that don't play for the badge. They just play to play, or to play for the money or fame, whatever. So I feel like Rodrigo is that type of a player that does play for the badge, but I do get the feeling that probably Real might let go of him, which I think will be a mistake. But I like him as a player, and I don't know. But yes, Mastantuono, that I can never pronounce his name, does need to get more gaming minutes, because he barely plays. He plays like 10 minutes or something at best. Even against Mallorca, I think he played a little. West Ham needs Somerville back. West Ham against Wolves this Friday. What about that? West Ham against Wolves, a relegation battle match. I think that'd be interesting to watch. I think it's this Friday night. Cherry tomatoes are goated. I love cherry tomatoes. Nothing, just wanted you to acknowledge me, but I did, Jules. I see you. I did. Cherry are at the very end. No, cherry tomatoes are nice. Come on, guys. Cherry tomatoes are nice. I don't eat salad. Danny, have you turned from Bulgarian to a British person that you don't eat salads? You only need fries now? I'm very, very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in you. Very disappointed. Meanwhile, Sam learned how to make proper shopska salad at home and other salads. Who is gonna win the Champions League? I think Bayern Munich. Well, I wish Barcelona, but I think it'd be Bayern Munich. Premier League will have 5 teams qualified to Champions League. I can be happy no matter how the future games go. United has a very good chance of playing CL. Yeah, I think United do have a good chance to make it in the top 5. This is the season. I think they definitely have a very, very good chance. A very good chance for United. Look at Funky. I acknowledge you too. Oh. Super number 8. Oh, I love it. Greetings from Italy. Talent, can you burp on command? Well, it started well, it ended bad. Started well, this message ended bad. Nice nickname, nice greetings from Italy. And then, can you burp on command? Of course I can. Who cannot? This is like the oldest troll message in the book. I've been reading this message for like 5-6 years. You guys have to get more creative with this. What does it have to go with burping? Is it like a fetish or something? Now I need to get to the bottom. Is it the fetish? If a woman burps, it's maybe like, I don't know, it boosts or it creates something like butterflies or some other things in you. I was surprised about the feet fetish, but I think the burp fetish is something else.
Barash just subscribed for 47 months.
47 months!
47 months. If I know a lady for that long, she will be now pregnant with my second child. Not even funk know a women for this long, lol. Hey Krissy, how are you? I'm proud that I know you for all this time, my bestie. I hope you will have a lovely and full of success year. Hey Coco and Beck, we love you. Also Hala Madrid.
Well, with the summer's message and like the burping fetish, it started very bad, okay, but then it continued on to being very nice. Classic Osama messages. Osama, thank you so much for the 47 months. I'm glad to see your name and to see you here with us today. You made it through the night, you're good, you're safe and sound, and I'm happy. This message at the beginning, how did you even came up with this? People talking about how Deadwish came up with his resub message today. What about Osama's resub message? Oh. Alex saying that he loves all kinds of tomatoes, but you like to eat them raw. Same. Same. I hate cooked tomatoes. It's disgusting. It's just a plop tomato. Plop tomato. I welcome into Ayub, by the way. Ayub, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on board. How are you today? And I'm getting back to my the burping message. This is regarding that. Savio, this is true. There really isn't much space for all the forwards at Madrid at the moment, but I wouldn't want Rodrigo to leave. He's a big match player. Hopefully he comes back strong after the injury. I wish that the best for him in the same manner. What is my prediction for tonight's game? I'm saying Barca 4-1 against Atletico. Oof, I would hope. I would hope. I think that Barca will win tonight. The thing is that against Atletico this season, we see goals. A lot of goals in every single game. And in every single game, they just throw themselves at each other. We see a lot of goals and everything else. So perhaps tonight will be the same. But the thing is, it's hard for me to predict because of Diego Simeone. You never know with him. Sometimes, and I think since it's a home game for Barcelona, I think he might park the bus and just do counterattacks. I mean, at the Copa, they trashed us so bad with this exact same tactic, just counterattacks, and couldn't do anything against that. And I am a little bit afraid that Rafinha is not going to play for us tonight. But I don't know. As long as Ferran Torres is not in the starting, okay, maybe we can do that for one. But if he's there, I really don't know. I don't know. I would hope so. But my prediction is just for Barca to win. Hopefully so. And if we do see a lot of goals, even better. Unlike Sporting Arsenal, just one goal. Like the Bayern and Real game, it had 3 goals, but at the same time it could have had a lot more, so it was a very interesting game to watch. I just hope we see the same from this game tonight. Same for the PSG Liverpool, which I will not be watching. Maybe I'm gonna switch from time to time, but I don't think Liverpool are gonna beat PSG tonight. I think PSG will cement a win against Liverpool tonight. Yeah, I think Barca and PSG will win their matches tonight. And how 10 minutes am I behind on the chat? Oh my god, I'm so far behind. I'm so sorry. We need a defense overhaul in midfield. We need a deep line playmaker and probably a tail striker who can win his games against low blocks. All of our La Liga losses are against low block teams. Do you think Mbappe is not that type of a striker? Or do you think it needs to be a 4-4-2 but not Vinny and Mbappe? Because for me, Vinny is a winger. He's not a striker. He doesn't fit in the 4-4-2 thing. He doesn't fit in that formation at all. I'm sorry, why am I so far behind? No, Osama sometimes has cute messages, guys. I don't think Funkier is gonna defend him, but Viz is also back. Viz, welcome back. How are you? Hello. How have you been? Welcome to this brand new week. Sure it is. I'm in the front page. I am? Oh, I had no idea. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you. How are you today? Happy Wednesday. Hey, sure it is. How are you? Hello. I had no idea. I've just been blabbing too much, so I am behind on chat messages and I'm only seeing that. I haven't looked at anything else at all. But yeah, if we don't go down the topic of weird fetishes. This is true. Simeone is hard to predict, and now there's two of them. Yes! Oh my god! Now the baby Simeone and the big Simeone. Like, oh my god! If one was not enough, now we have two. I think his son is actually, it's his son, right? He was his son. The other Simeone was his son. If I didn't get that right, I think he's not bad. He's definitely not bad from what I've seen, at least against Barca. He's you never know. Funky might be a heated game after the past 2-3 games between them. It might be. It really might be. Technically, Atletico, that's their only chance of a title, if I'm not wrong, this season. Oh no, wait, they did qualify for the Copa. I forgot what's happening with the Copa. Let me see. 1 second. Osama, did you watch the Real Madrid game last night? Oh yeah. So Atletico are playing against Real Sociedad. I think that's the final. Yep, that's the final. They're playing in 10 days. So they have... This is a chance to win a title. And then, yeah. Oh, okay, this is not that bad for them then. I think they might win the Copa against Sociedad. They might win the Copa against Sociedad. With Simeone, I just cannot with Simeone. Well, soccer players buying their 50-something property somewhere, we try to guess how would they do on the 90-minute running ground. Yep, that's how it is. Persimon, I agree with you. That's usually how it goes. Yep, that is how it is. Wow. Now that you put it like this, yep, that is how it is. Well, not a good thing, is it? Cheers to that. I only got some water, but this cheers to that. Also, I think you're new with us, so thank you so much for chatting. Welcome aboard. That is not true, Sam. Funky sometimes defends you, but just when you're not here, though. You're just not here to see it. Stream idea: Twitch viewer tier list. No, we cannot do that. That's a very bad idea. Dan, you just want to steer drama here. We cannot do that. Especially with Jules around. I cannot do that. No, I can't do that. It's just going to steer some drama. Mbappe was never a striker. He only played striker when Messi came to PSG. That is also true, Viz. But now he's being used as one. He is being used as one now. I can't say... I don't know. I can't say bad things about Mbappe, okay? In a way, he is a very, very good player. That I will never deny. He's a very, very good player. But I feel like there's too much ego there. And ego is never good in any sport, especially if it's a team sport. If it's a single sport, okay, whatever. It's on you. But in a team sports, ego is bad. And there's like too much ego. And... it's just not clicking well. You cannot be a single unit. That could be, as you saw, he left PSG and then boom, PSG next season. Of course, that was also because of Luis Enrique, but they won the Champions League. They won the Champions League without Neymar, without Messi, without Mbappe, as everyone expected them to do in that one season. But yeah, I don't know. Don't know. There's a lot to be studied there. Look at Mene. Ah, look at Sam. Madrid need a proper number 9. That's true. Notice how we haven't won the UCL since Joselo left. Actually, Joselo was a super sub. Yeah, he was a super sub. Damn, that guy always scored. Always scored from the bench. Every time, that's true. Did he went to Saudi or something? He was actually pretty good. He was actually pretty good. Joselo was a good shout. Adam, you think Atleti are gonna win tonight? What is your reasoning for you thinking Atleti are gonna win tonight? You think Simeone is gonna cook something? I'm telling you, there is a chance he might do something. There is always a chance. You never know. It's so unpredictable. Atleti 4 Barca 0 was so unpredictable. Nobody would have... Never. That was just... When I was watching that match, I felt... It could have been more. It could have been a 6, 7, 8... 8-0 even. Every attack was going the same way. So it was like... Every attack was a playbook. You go through the middle. You pass on the wing. Wing passes through the middle. Defense doing nothing. Go. Then the same, like... Dum, dum, dum. Repeat. And they were just repeating the same thing. And it was working. It was working. At every attack. Vini on the left and Mbappe on the right. Honestly, Ekitike. Oh, fit like a glove in this Real Madrid attack. He has a great combination with Mbappe as well. Ekitike. Okay. I have a question because I haven't watched that much of Liverpool. But is Ekitike good with headers? Because Joselu was very good with that. Benzema was very good with that. I think a proper tall, also striker, needs to be good with that as well. Yeah, so it's Simeone. It's his son, his own blood. How did these things escalated? And a treat to watch also. I think Arsenal or PSG will win. No, Arsenal for the Champions League. That would be the most boring Champions League. No, I don't think Arsenal. If they do, oh my god, that would be like... Funky, you have defended Osama. Come on, you definitely have defended him. Danny, would you be on the top of the tier though? Maybe. I'm not so sure. Let's throw another tomato and decide on that. Let's throw another tomato and decide on that. I can't stop saying. I just it's a thing. I'm not doing it on purpose. I hate it. I cannot. No, it's okay. It's okay. It hurts me. Puneet, it's okay. It hurts me that Mbappe rejected Real Madrid for 6 years, whereas Vini came on top. But as soon as Mbappe came, he became highest paid player, started occupying Vini's spaces, which drops Vini's form. I thought about that already before he came to Madrid. That Madrid already had one big player that they were promoting, working on. Everything was evolving for Vinicius to be the next star for Real Madrid, and they were putting him out to be the next star for Real Madrid. And then they got a bigger star, then they got Mbappe, and of course 1 + 2 doesn't add up, so it doesn't work. I was pretty sure that it wouldn't click between them. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but way before Mbappe came, when the transfer news happened that he'll be going to Madrid, I was like, this will be bad. They're gonna clash. There's gonna be some ego and some stuff around them. I don't know. I just don't see them as a good duo together. It's a thing. No matter, even if it wasn't a different team, I don't think that would have clicked. Even if, let's say, hypothetically, Mbappe went to Barcelona and Barcelona are promoting Yamal to be their star, it wouldn't have clicked, you know, because of these two things. You cannot have 2 stars. There can only be one. In Manchester City, you have Haaland. It's just Haaland, okay? You're like the biggest star there. So it's fine. It works for them. I don't know. Maybe I'm giving bad examples, but I think that is like one of the things why it just doesn't click with them. It's fine with Rodrigo because Rodrigo doesn't have the ego. So him and Vinicius, they work well together. And it was perfectly fine, I think, the way that they were. Maybe Barcelona can win, but PSG is just so good. I don't know. I hope so. I keep hoping every year. We haven't won that Champions League in a long time. So when was the last time? 15, 16? It was a long time. It's been 10 years. Definitely it's been already 10 years since we won it. So I've been hoping every year, but... No, I'm not asking for any tomatoes. I'm ignoring the tomatoes as much as I can. PSG will have a good game today, and I think it is against Liverpool. I think so too. I think so too. I think PSG are gonna have a positively good game today. I think so as well.
What the? Is that water?
Fun fact, Rodrigo has better stats as a left winger than Vinny. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. As you said, Viz, Vinny's form dropped ever since Mbappe's there. Vinny's form definitely dropped ever since Mbappe's there. I don't know if PSG are gonna easily win against Liverpool. That I cannot say, but I do think that they'll pull off a win. This Liverpool squad, I don't think they can beat the current PSG squad or mentality also that they have still from last year. Madrid used to have many stars. Maybe the ego wasn't as big as Vinny and Mbappe though. That's the thing. If you think about the time where they had Ronaldo, Benzema, Modric, and Kroos, and who else when they were still playing together, Bale even, but I don't think there was the ego involved there. I feel like Ronaldo was the main star and that was it. The rest were not as big names as him. And even if the team was evolved around creating chances for him, it didn't felt, I don't know, it didn't felt the way that it does now. Now it feels like they're just trying to top one another and they don't work well together. They just don't work well together. But to be quite honest, losing players such as Kroos and Modric in the midfield is pretty crucial. It's very hard in nowadays generation to find such good midfielders. It's really, really hard. And despite, you know, now the younger generation, they are good examples. It's hard to find. They were pretty generational players. Look at Modric. At this freaking age, at Milan, he is cooking. He's like probably the best AC Milan player at like, what, 40? So, I don't know. It's insane. Yep, PSG have more chances to win. Agreed. Can Sporting do the unpredictable? Nah, I was hoping Sporting does the unpredictable at home. Because up until last night, they had 17 consecutive wins at home. 17, that's insane. No matter in which competition, 17 consecutive wins. But after they didn't do anything at home last night, I don't think they're gonna do a surprise in London. Tonight's the game. Yep. 2015 we won the 5th Champions League and they were so close. 2019 they were still hoping. Yeah, 2015, that was the one with MSN. Yeah, still so nostalgic, not just about the Champions League but like overall with that season. David, why are you laughing at Liverpool? that was too plain honest. They had men at the time, now boys with ego. Oh, that's a good example. That is a good example. Yep, it is quite different. They do act like boys with egos, like teenagers with egos, not grown-ups, you know, playing a game, getting paid shit ton of money for that as well. João Laporta is so freaking hot for real. Listen, the only reason why I stand with Laporta is that he still respects the women's team quite a lot. And that for me is quite enough. You know, he may have done a lot of shitty things, of course, but he really respects the women's team. And that's a big W for me. Me with football topic. Danny, where are you? There's nothing. Where are you? Zizou, Beckham, Cristiano. Oh, I completely forgot. That's true. That is true. Zizou, Beckham, Cristiano, R9, and Figo, they all played together. But Cristiano was very young. Very, very young still back then. But that was a lot of ego in one team. But they did, as Viz said, had like maybe a man type of an ego, not a boys type of ego. Roberto Carlos, best shout. I was a big fan of Roberto Carlos, I have to admit. Roberto Carlos was my favorite Real Madrid player in the actual Los Blancos era. He was my favorite Real Madrid player. Sideways with all of the emotes. Sideways, how are you? Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. The eyes say everything. The eyes, they never lie. Every time MSN is mentioned, I get super sad. Mana is back. Mana, welcome back. Bayern are going to win it. Definitely not easy for PSG, but they should win. I think so too. I think so too. My thoughts exactly the same. Bayern might most probably win the Champions League this season. Sadly so for me. And PSG winning tonight. I think so too. Thank you so much for coming back, by the way, from last week and from all the, well, technical issues that happened last week. The nose is also a good part, like I shows me. The nose, I cannot. Danny has donated his left kidney. Danny, you need a kidney. Why the left one? What is wrong with your right? What is wrong with the right one? Why the left one specifically? Loved him a lot, even if I was a Barca fan. Same. Look at Funky. Same. That is true. Roberto Carlos was humble. Yep. I was a kid when I was watching him technically play, but you didn't need much to understand. I would love to see him and Bayern in the final stage. Barca versus Bayern in the final stage? 208 Man United was really dangerous. That's the jersey that I got. I got the 2008 Man United final jersey. That's the one that I have. When Cristiano joined, he already had the Ballon d'Or to be prouder after his best season at United. That is true. That is true. But he was still just a kid. And technically, when you go to a big team like Real Madrid, you need at least like a season or two to, you know, gain the ego and such, prove yourself and so on. But nonetheless, yes, the example is there. It's just not working now. I think nowadays, no matter the team, the ego wouldn't work. It's just a generational thing. We're not gonna have, I think, players, as I keep saying, that are once in a lifetime, in a generation. If Ronaldo did something wrong, the whole team would go against them, unlike what happened between Mbappe and Xavi. Honestly, what happened with Xavi Alonso is completely disrespectful. You can get the best coach of last season that brought Bayern freaking Leverkusen to dethrone Bayern Munich and to win a whole season. I think the only loss that they had was the Europa final or something. They did the whole Bundesliga. I have no idea how they managed to do that in the Bundesliga, okay? And to go ahead and do that in one season with Bayer Leverkusen, then to go to Real Madrid and be so freaking disrespected from Mbappe, from Vinicius even, was so stupid. It was the stupidest thing ever, and I think that cost them the whole season. I don't know, this whole thing with the players going against the coach, it's very weird. I miss not seeing the Galacticos. Danny's left kidney has left the chat. Maybe the left kidney is worse than the right one. This is so sad. Can I get 5 likes? Danny, where? I need to, let me know where. I'm gonna give you 10. Mara, thank you so much. Have you been good this week, by the way? Did you watch the games last night? I always remember Figo being thrown a big hit after switching clubs. Well, can we blame? I don't know if we can blame, but especially a big, out of all things, out of all creativity things. And how did they even got in the stadium with that, now that I think about it? Do you know when we went to last week on the Barca Real Madrid game, we were looking at the Camp Nou for the gate where we're supposed to enter, because the Camp Nou, as you guys know, is in construction. It's terrible. It's terrible. It has 5 million. You have to walk 2 kilometers, I kid you not, to go from one entrance to another. So I was looking for the entrance and I was asking one of the security guys, hey, you know, where's this entrance? And he was like, I had a selfie stick, and he was like, you're not allowed to get in with this. I'm like, what do you mean? With the selfie stick? What do you mean I cannot enter the stadium with a selfie stick? I don't know. I've never heard of this before, but the guy was like, you can't enter with a selfie stick. Leave it somewhere. Hide it. I'm like, bro, there's like 60,000 people. walking around me. If I leave my selfie stick, I am not gonna find it after the game. So yeah, they told me I cannot take my selfie stick with me. I still took it with me. I put it in my bag. They checked me at the gate where entering the security. They said nothing. Like, since when can you not? So I was texting and I was telling Alex about that incident, and he was like, what are you gonna do with a selfie stick? Throw it like a spear? Like, are you gonna use it as a weapon? And then we had the big head incident with Figo, but nowadays you can't even enter the stadium with a selfie stick. Like, what the hell was that even? I had to complain. That's my complaint. But yeah, speaking about that, I was banned of entering the stadium with a selfie stick. Madrid was indeed playing so good when Mbappe was injured. I topped that, +1. Who are the top goal scorers in the Champions League so far? I think it's Harry Kane and Mbappe. Mbappe had 14 goals, and I think Kane had 11 as of last night. I think it's the two of them. Nikita Sama. Ah, I just noticed. What did you notice there? Chabi to Liverpool. Arne Slot. Did wish than a Liverpool laughing day today. I will give Krissy a Madrid Figo shirt next. I'm gonna burn it. I don't have a big head to throw at it. I wouldn't do that, but I'm gonna at least literally burn it here in front of the house. I'm gonna live stream it. Madrid lacks experience too, which Modric and Kroos had. They did. That is something that it would just take a while to work on that. It would take a while, not impossible. It would just take time to work on it. I saw the Bayern vs Madrid game. Kane scored a beautiful goal. He sure did. He definitely did. I do agree. He scored a very... I missed Luis Diaz's goal. But I did see the Harry Kane goal. It's definitely a very pretty goal. Also, the attack with Madrid's goal was nice. Why did this bugged out for me? 1 second. But I didn't expect it. Very great goal from Harry Kane indeed last night. Contemplating whether I should pursue a career as a masseur. Since when? Then you have to learn how to do Thai massages. I had a Thai massage in Thailand. It broke me and healed me at the same time. It broke me and healed me at the same time. I thought I was gonna die during the massage. Those 30 minutes, I was like, this is it. I will die here. But I survived and I felt so good. And in Barcelona, you would lose it forever. Exactly! I would leave it. I would dig a hole, put the selfie stick in, and be gone. The only thing I hate that players have no time to reset between Champions League and their league. There is no time. There is none. I mean, the schedule, it's insane. First, you have a week. You have a league game. Okay, over the weekend, let's say you have a league game. Then you have Champions League over the week. Sometimes you have 2 league games. One on the weekend, one during the week. And then after all of this wraps up, you go in and you have 2 weeks international break. And then on international break, boom, injury. At this point, I think if we continue, even though the season is ending soon, we might not have enough players to play in the World Cup. We might not even have enough to play in the World Cup. Look at England. Like, England has half of the team injured. And a man threw a kid's bicycle at a referee in Turkey. Yeah, oh my god, a kid's bicycle. How did a kid's bicycle enter the stadium? Oh my god, how did that even happen? Wait, Osama, what do you mean you don't know what Figo did? There's no way you don't know. Figo or a Dembele shirt. Oh my god. Calling out the big guns here. I don't know. I think Dembele. Because Figo, I wasn't old enough to be mad about. But Dembele, I was definitely old enough to be mad about. So I'm gonna go with Dembele. Definitely gonna ritually burn that one. I don't have to say anything. I love it. Liverpool is enough. Best team ever, best coach ever, and God knows what. 500 million spent in sack slot campaign is already going strong. I don't think Slot is gonna go another season for sure. What do you mean have a diploma in massage? Did a 3-month course? Oh yeah, wait, that's true, you did. Well, then you should pursue it. Then you should. That's the best thing. Oh my god, Osama. Is someone going bad with the messages again? You should have had an assist too, but Upamecano missed the sitter. Upamecano, classic, very classic. I'm surprised that he contained himself last night. Card wise, I'm surprised that he did. But he made one crucial mistake that almost led to a goal. I think that was the one where he tried to stupidly enough return the ball to Neuer, and then I think Vinicius was the one who missed. I think that was the one, right? Moving from Barcelona to Madrid, he did choose the right team. Yeah, right. Imagine that. Has anybody else done in the history of football that? Not as bad as him, for sure, I think. Upa Maguire. Hey, Harry Maguire is actually doing good now. You know, he's not a meme no more. He's actually doing good. He is actually doing good. Yeah, cheers to Maguire. He's actually doing good. But, one second. Where did I had this? Interrupting interesting scene between two people. Who are the two people? Just were the two people. Maguire signed a new contract. Until when? Hold on. Keyboard is so far away. He did? What the hell is this? What? Wait, I had to open to see if I missed something here, some news. What? Why am I getting... Oh my god. I opened Fabrizio's profile and I'm getting his pinned messages. Which is one from 2021 about Ronaldo going to United. How does he have 100 pinned messages? Why am I only seeing his pinned messages? I go on posts and I only see... Because I open in a browser where I don't follow him. This is shady. I only see pinned posts. Okay, obviously I have to log in to Twitter. I give the best massages money back guarantee. Okay, I will take that. I would take that, Danny. I am taking this offer. Money back guarantee after how many days? Directly after the massage? Or maybe the day after? So the effect is felt. Osama DM me. To 2027. To 2027. No way. This redemption arc is crazy, going from death threats to the last hope of your fans. The death threats are something very ugly in football overall. I remember not a very recent example, but I think it was in the last World Cup or Euros where people were giving death threats to... Who was it to? Wait... To Morata, I think it was Morata. To Morata and his family, and he had, you know, back then I think like his wife and his kid was like a few years old, 2-3 years old or something, because he was missing a lot for Spain, you know, Morata and his offside and stuff, and it's quite ugly. I mean, it's a sport, you cannot do those type of things, but some fans just go completely crazy, very mental, and it's very, very stupid. In one way to say stupid. Danny, did you train at Old Granny's Women? If yes, I want to join the course. I can't defend Osama anymore. I really try. Maguire to June 2027. Dynasty Massage have a happy ending. Here we go. I didn't have a happy ending in my Thai massage. I had a normal massage. Everyone has a price. People take football too serious. They really do. They really, really do. They really do. They really do. Krissy regretting reading the message out loud. Sometimes I just read them very fast. I should learn to read messages in just in my mind. just in my mind. Even when he used to go and sign stuff for fans, people wrote him messages to that. It's I'm not surprised. I wish I was, but I'm not surprised. The same thing as I noticed now when I was in Barcelona that since it's the new thing in Spain because of, as I said last week, political reasons, but there's a lot of chants on stadiums, and it's pretty ugly to involve racism and racism and politics at the same time on a football game, because there's like so many kids that go to watch these matches, and I see that they're getting very bad examples from their parents and such, and there's just no place for that in sports, because then they go out to play outside with other kids or go out and play in a team with other kids as well, and having that there, it's super toxic, and I don't understand how and why this has to happen. It's really bad, and that's not the place for it. Just go enjoy the game, be happy. I was so happy after last week's game. I went home, I was like incredibly happy. That should be the purpose of going to see a match, not everything, not something else. Did you ever try to go pro in football? No, Viz, because I started playing last year. I didn't have the chance to play at all before that, so it's a little bit late for me. I was playing football since I was 10 years old, but just with the kids outside with the boys mainly, because I had only one friend that was a girl that also played, but she played only for like 2 years. I never had like a team or a chance to play in a team. It wasn't a thing. Teams didn't exist when I was a kid or a teenager whatsoever, young adult. They didn't exist, sadly. So John, am I Luka Modric's sister? No. Technically still Eastern European, but not his sister, no. Again, I think Champions League will be won by Bayern Munich this season. Hope it's Barcelona, but I think it'll be Bayern Munich. Bastoni and his family got threats after his red card for Italy. They did? Oh, come on. I don't understand, why is it that fans always have to involve someone's family also? Like, why do you have to involve the family too? Why do you have to do that too? It's just so ugly. Only Osama only Osama's messages. Because you're reading all the messages, good and the bad, not reading Jill's mess. I have read Jill's messages. I have. My message makes no sense. I started writing something and ended up writing something else. Remind me. No, I did. I understood you, Funky. I did. Turkish fans are the worst. They almost gave Timo Werner a heart attack on the pitch when he was at Leipzig. What did they do? What did I miss? What did they do? Of course you're happy they won 12-2. No, it was not about that. I was mainly happy from the Barcelona match because Barca women set a record. 2 records actually. The first record was that this is their first time playing on the Camp Nou ever since it was renovated. And the Camp Nou got renovated last year, October or November. And they set the highest attendance at the stadium since it was renovated. In just that one match that they played, which is insane. It's a huge thing for women's football. I was me and Sam were part of those over 61,000 people because the stadium was like 95-6% sold out, basically. And what other history did they made? They made one more history. I keep forgetting. What other thing did they made? Well, I was part of a lot of history, so I was just so happy. Okay, so I was very, very happy about that. Very happy. And of course, we beat them 12-2. So you may not know this if you don't watch women's football, but there is someone hated at the moment, as much as Vinny Jr. is hated in football, specifically Barcelona, Real, El Clasico, and that is Atenea. So Atenea said in an interview not so long ago that her dream team is Real Madrid and she would never play for Barcelona even if it's like the last team in the world. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. So she was so booed every time she touched the ball at everything that she did that I don't think even Vinny had that amount of boos that she did. Rightfully so, I would say. I mean, after a 12-2 loss, it's really hard to say that Real Madrid is the best team you ever played for. So yeah, it was a thing. It was an experience. I even get to boo. This was my first time booing. I have to move. See, Osama at least is sending me nice stuff. Nice stuff. I think Roberto Baggio got threatened too. Roberto Baggio got threatened. Oh my god, if we have to, I think we have to start a list. Who got threatened? How many? Look at Danny. Here we go. Danny, we can talk about this topic. What else can you say about this topic? Of course, what he did was dumb when they were 1-0 up, but he's not the only responsible for Italy not qualifying. Ah, come on. Italy hasn't qualified for like 3 World Cups. If Bastoni is Bastoni the reason for all of these? 3 not qualifications? No, it's easy for people just to find somebody to blame. I completely agree. Sorry, what are we talking about? Pele, Bergkamp, and Johan Cruyff. It was a few years ago. They made so much noise and created so much smoke that Timo Werner nearly got a heart attack. Oh my god. Wait, who did Leipzig play against? Did they play against Gawa or... Daddy, what booze? Are you drinking something now? Enzo Fernandez banned for 2 games because he mentioned Real Madrid. That was just funny. Okay, that was just... The moment I read this, I was like... What? Did Chelsea really do that? I can't believe they done that. Like, honestly. I can't believe they really done that. That was just funny. That specifically was funny. That was funny. That was a funny thing. Watch Osama's nice change to something weird very soon. No, don't trigger him. Oof. Danny, I want all the good stuff and the bad stuff. What is this? What is this? Ronaldinho is the most honorable mention for me. Wait, are we speaking about overall legends? I'm sorry. I watch women's football, but I felt boring as there is no physicality, not even at women's level. They only try to intercept the ball. Only Barca do press and bring physicality and technicality in the game. Well, that did last very long for Osama. A whole lot of less than 60 seconds, Osama. A whole lot in 60 seconds. A whole lot of 60 seconds. You distracted me from the topic now. Oh my god, Susie is here. Susie, how are you? How have you been? Welcome in. Susie is here. How have you been? By the way, happy congratulations. Happy congratulations. So stupid. I couldn't put my sentence right. I want to say congratulations on becoming partnered. It's huge. It's humongous. It's great. It's wonderful. You deserve it. You worked so freaking hard for it. I hope you're very happy. I hope you're doing pretty good at home. I hope the doggies are also good at home. I hope Buffy's doing good. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's so cool. Great news. Great news. I hope you partied already and celebrated these news, by the way. I saw it randomly the other way on Instagram. Randomly, I was scrolling through my feed like unusually. And I saw it. I was like, let's go. Okay, we're naming football. I was trying to respond to Viz. And got interrupted by Osama. The thing is that rightfully so, I watched a lot of stuff about like people, like commentators overall to lots of women's games, and yeah, they keep saying that the Barcelona are the best team because they have an excessive high press, they play creative and interesting football, and you do see that on matches. Like if you watched, I may have something to show you from the last game specifically, but yeah, I don't know why we don't see that more often with the majority of teams, especially with English teams. I noticed they don't have that as well, so I don't know, but there's like a lot of creativity and lots of things at Barca. I wanted to find a video, maybe I can think I can find it so I show it to you what happened on the game. One of the things at least. In the meantime, while we're still talking about things. I'm sorry. So, Sam, how did this lasted so long for you? I have no idea. It's different on a national level, though. On national level, things are different. It's way more interesting. You gotta watch Japan national team play. Like, for the love of God, Japan national team are so interesting to watch. Overall, you know, the Japanese with their mentality and their creativity, they're so interesting to watch. Let's see if I can find this. Should be in my feed somewhere. Sorry for getting a little bit distracted. We have a new follower. I think that's new follower on Twitch. Hi, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Hello. Thank you guys for all the congratulations to Susie. Thank you so much for being so sweet to her. Thank
Donde
you.
está la biblioteca?
Osama_Barasht gifted a tier 1 subscription to Malor Finn.
Hold on. I was distracted by the Santa again. Maller. Wait, Maller Finn. How can I call you Maller or Finn? And Osama already gifted us. Wait, you guys know each other? We're funky. Hi, Osama. Thank you so much for the gifted. We don't know each other though. I don't think that we do. It's very nice to meet you. Hello. Visca Barca Gaming Warrior. Or should I say Mark? Mark. Gaming Warrior. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for chatting, Visca Barca. What do you think the outcome of tonight's game against Atleti is gonna be? Oh, I'm trying to put this out. There we go. Sam, you didn't notice this, but the Santa now works for everything. It's it messed up everything. Stupid Santa. I'm gonna sit down. No, after stream I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna sit down and fix this. Oh, okay, where was the video? So it was this video I wanted to show you. Let me see how I'm gonna share the screen so you can see it. It'd be a little bit difficult to do it on the vertical though. Okay, where is this? I need to clean up my OBS. Okay, this one should work. No, that's not it. Okay, maybe this. Sam, do you need help? You sure? Okay, that's the one. So can I share this now? Wow. No, I just want to share this. I have to crop. At least I can show vertical videos, can I? I need to come? Okay, give me a second. Give me a second, be right back. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, sorry. There we go. Boof. Cannot see the chat now. Ah, what happened with the chat? Okay, now I can see. I've heard good things about you, Krissy, so of course I have to come by and chat. Wait. Oh, that is so sweet. I need to know more. Funky is involved into this, I think. So, in what way? Mother, do you also stream? Maybe so, maybe so. Ганче, здрасти, благодаря. Добър ден, как сме? Daniel song request? I don't know, I want to play songs, but I cannot. This is the video I wanted to show of Hansen. So that was on the Real Madrid game. Since we were speaking about that, but we cannot see it on the vertical. And that's a problema. No, we cannot see it on the vertical. Let me play it here. Oof. I forgot who was that again specifically. But yeah, basically. It was not just throwing in that situation. It is the way of style that they have. I mean, it's insane watching that game. Hansen was also like, she was 10 out of 10 in this match. It's just insane to see. Visca Barca John, welcome in. Rick, give me your score prediction for today's match. Which one of both? Barca's match? Barca's match. Barca's match. I don't know, Rick. Barca's match is tough tonight. I think maybe a 2-1. I think maybe a 2-1. I think maybe a 2-1 for Barca's match tonight. I don't know. I hope we can create more chances. Again, it does all depend on the freaking starting 11. I'm gonna say it again. If we're playing with Varane in the front, don't expect us to score goals. Not that many for sure, no. We do have lots of players that can create those chances, of course, but I don't know. With Varane in, it's a little bit hard. It's very hard with him in to do something, you know? That's the thing. That was against Evan Navarro. But then, damn, against Evan Navarro. Wouldn't expect that against Evan Navarro. But at least now I can share stuff like this. I don't know if you also seen yesterday's best goal ever. That was Mappy's goal yesterday. It was an Olympic goal. No, that was a bad example of it. Which one was it? No, I think it was that one. Having trouble playing a video. Of course we do. My team also plays today. Your team is Liverpool. Oh. Why is this not full screen? Okay, never mind this. Oh, well. I think Liverpool are gonna lose tonight against PSG. I don't see them winning in Paris tonight. I think Barca and PSG will win their matches tonight. Don't know how big, but I don't think that Liverpool might win tonight. Am I a fan? Yes, Gantra. I've been a fan of Barca for many years. Yes, this is an original one. This was a present, that one. Mohammed, welcome in. I think those topics are just out of the chat. I'm sorry. I don't want to evolve into these political topics. There's so much politics happening in the world. The world is turning into one big shitty place to live in. So I think in the few hours of stream, it'd be the least thing that I would want to talk about. I want to have a good time and try for us all to just chat about random things, talk about positive things. I think there's way too much negativity, and I don't think this is a topic to talk about. The Ferran redemption arc is not happening. No, it's not happening. No. Bro, how can you be such a weirdo? For real. So freaking weird. Like, some people... What's going on today? There are some messages that I just have no idea how people can even write them. It's a good thing we don't see them on the screen, though. Very good thing. Very, very good thing. Martha, you think Barca 0-4 to Atletico is coming? No, we already had that one time. No. We already had that. No, one time was enough. One time was enough. It was enough. Yeah, my team isn't doing so hot lately. No, there's a lot of reasons why Liverpool hasn't been doing that good. This season specifically, but yeah. See, bro, it's not just. It wasn't just on Kick. Are people going mental? What the hell? What the hell? What is going on? It continues. Well, it's a real. I am ignoring them, but it's a little bit hard when they just keep coming. 3 of them at the same time. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Thank you, Funky. Thank you, Deadwish. I was trying also to ban them fast. See, Sam went out for 5 minutes. Sam, you missed all the action. She missed all the action for 5 minutes. I just can't. Today we learned that some men can have very disgusting fetishes. What can I say? Could have been anything else but that. Rick, thank you so much also for dropping a follow. Since when have you been a Liverpool fan? And who do you think was the best, or currently technically is the best transfer for the team this past summer? Because there's a lot of talks about bad transfers instead of good transfers. Let's talk about good transfers. Sam is doing a bit better, but I think she may have to. It's not still like, is she gonna go to work or not and stuff. I don't know. I think, yeah. Oh, it continues on Kick actually. Oh wow, even people came up with that nickname. Okay, I think it's not. See, this is why I don't go into just chatting, guys. There's a reason why I don't go into just chatting. This is my first day being in the just chatting category since, I don't know, over six months, I think. No, more. I stopped doing just chatting because of reasons like that. I love to just chat. I mean, if you met me years ago, you would know that just chatting was a huge thing in this channel. We just sit and talk about things. But it got so toxic that I preferred to just chat for like a little bit, then directly switch to a game and play a game because of that. Yeah, as much as you ignore it, it still gets to you a little bit. To be honest, I liked soccer when I was in high school, but lost my ways with watching it, so I just started watching it after COVID. But Rick, but that's okay. It's actually okay to take a break from anything, even from watching football. Like, there are different times, different generations. Since after COVID was such a dark time for football. It was so weird of watching a game, and you can hear there's no ambience, there's no stadium ambience, there's no people there. It was just quietness. You can hear the players shouting at each other, the coach and everything. It was super weird. It was funny times to watch any type of sports, to be honest. But it's a good time to catch up. I also started to I also had a break and I started to watch, I think, a year or two before COVID. More active again. But yeah. Yeah, I can bring this quite a lot. The moment Funky said it, there was someone else who said something again, by the way. We love just chatting. Krissy ignored him. Kick is a weird place. It actually wasn't. The last few times I streamed on Kick, to be quite honest with you, there were only nice people throughout the whole time. The whole time. It's been 2-3 weeks. And everyone was very nice. There was no messages like that. It's just today. But today is not only on Kick. It's happening on YouTube. It happened just a little while ago on Twitch as well. I guess today is the day. Or maybe it's because of the just chatting category. I have no idea. It was actually pretty good before that. There's a person on YouTube. See? I hope I'm proving my point right. And I'm sorry you have to see it on screen. I'm gonna hide my chat for today on screen. Yeah, I'm putting that away. Wow, no chat. I am so sorry. It's nothing to do with the Barcelona. Those people have not. They just. It's from just chatting. Mother, I wouldn't use Kick personally. Mostly bots and people who don't fit on places like Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. Um, I would have said the same thing about a year or something ago. No, 2 years ago was the first time I streamed on Kick, when Kick, started off, and there was like a lot of things that happening. But I came back to it because they made a good offer to me, and I really, really liked their offer, and they were really nice to me. At least the people who contacted me as managers there. And I saw that things changed, and I honestly think, it is from the category thing, but it's ruining the whole thing. I'm very sorry. I'm gonna try to just ignore them, just directly ban them and ignore them. I'm so sorry. Jacka with the football name but a Real Madrid fan. Why are you a Real Madrid fan if your name is Jacka, is my question. Why should I be a Madrid fan? We're all free to choose. Jacka with being a Madrid fan. Now that is a weird scenario. Now I'm getting back into it, so I'll watch it more and watch other leagues too. Everyone is saying my boy Mo Salah is coming to MLS. Do you think so? Do you think he's gonna go to the MLS? I don't know. The Saudis really want to get him. I actually don't know where he's gonna go. If he goes to MLS, where in MLS do you think he's gonna go to? He's definitely gonna have a interesting contract. It's gonna be costly for him to go. But then again, he's leaving as a free agent, is he not? I think the contract is expiring, or maybe I'm wrong. I am trying. Yeah, it's the same message. I think people started to do the same message on purpose. Just copy pasting it from different accounts, maybe. Just for now, updated the account age of an account on Kick to 1 month to avoid it. What does that mean? We cannot have people who are not following for 1 month to chat? Or what exactly does it mean? Because we don't have people that follow for over a month since I started streaming like 2-3 weeks ago. Thank you, Selma. I'm a Madrid fan because of Mbappe. Because of Mbappe? Does that mean you liked PSG before that? Or before Mbappe moved to Madrid, that is? He might go to Barcelona too. Yeah, 1 month is not following the account has to be the account for 1 month. No idea. I don't know if those are new accounts. I don't see it, at least here in the bot thingy in the chat. I don't see it. Yeah, that's right. You were supporting PSG. What do you think of PSG nowadays? Let's speak about PSG. So you support a team based on the player. How do you think PSG are now without Mbappe in it? For an example, because, well, it's like a mutual opinion. I believe that PSG are doing great now. Technically, Mbappe was still in the team when Luis Enrique was a coach, but I think Enrique was coaching for like half a season, I think, or something like that. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a bad day, guys. Sorry, I started to feel a little bit off as much as I want to ignore it because these messages don't stop, so starting to feel a bit off. PSG is doing pretty good. That's exactly the thing. They're doing pretty good. They are doing pretty good. That's the thing. They are doing pretty good. It's really nice to see. Despite the belly being there, not nice to see, but... Wait, by the way, speaking about Madrid, Tchouaméni is missing the next match, I think. Yep, he is missing the next match. What else? He's the only one, I think, missing the next match. Sorry, did Neuer win yesterday's man of the match? Did he win the man of the match? I think he did. I completely forgot that Neuer is at 40 now. Arsenal too? You think Arsenal are gonna win the Prem, Osama? It's the same person. I don't know if it's the same person. I have no idea. Imagine. It's gotta be very toxic. think PSG is now better, but Mbappe is also better now. No, I think Mbappe was good at PSG. I think he was good at Madrid. But yeah, PSG are definitely doing pretty good. They're doing better. That's true. Since your nickname is Jaka, does that mean you also like Jaka? Had to bring that up because I do like him. Funky also. Funky is a big fan of Jaka. I hope better than City. Same with me. I'm on the same boat. Better for Arsenal to win than City this season. Oh, is that how it is? I'm gonna go get a short break, by the way, just to run to get some more water and stuff. I just wanted to open up something here on the side, but I guess we can look at. Okay, let's look at that later. I'm gonna leave you guys for 2 minutes and take a little break also. I'm gonna be right back. Refill. Gotta refill. See what Sammy's doing. Sammy? It's not Sammy's day. I'm gonna be right back.
What the? Is that water?
Okay, back. Let me open up. Oh. See, a little bit brighter. Woo, very bright actually. I just barely put the blinds up and it got blindingly. Okay. Danny, what did you send? Hold on. I'm so far away from the desk. So far away from the desk. Okay. 1 second. I have to move this way. This way. This way. Okay. Danny sent a song. An amazing song. It is an amazing song. It is an amazing song. Oh, of course Osama's gonna like it. Osama's a big fan. Osama is a big fan. Forgot to mention the funniest thing I saw this morning. Arsenal fans want Odegaard to be sold. From our captain, best midfielder player ever to sell immediately? What do you mean they want Odegaard to be sold? Are they stupid? Are they mental? Why would you... Why would they even say that? What did he do? Best striker ever, 30 goals in the league first season. Gyökeres now took the fan favorite spot. Oh yeah, Sam said I had to boast to Danny about the Shopska salad. Wait, I have to show it. Can you visualize it? Well, technically this is not Shopska because it has an egg. So we're upgrading, okay? We're adding egg now.
Let me be.
And onion.
That is still Shopska.
Pretty good, right? It's 10 out of 10, I can confirm. I even sent it to my family. They were like, it's pretty good. He doesn't eat tomatoes.
Ew.
That's what I said.
Danny, shame on you.
That's what I
I'm
said.
gonna make up tomato soup when he comes. Just for the chest.
That's what I said. So Gyökeres yesterday against his former team didn't even have a shot. Let's look at Gyökeres. Let's look at statistics for Gyökeres. Okay, let's look at that. Let's look at that. Where was I? Sofa score. Gyökeres. Oh, it smells so nice, the salad. It looks yummy. It's very yummy. I guarantee you, it's so nice. It's so good. By the way, guys, I'm gonna stop the kick stream. Yeah, I'm gonna stop it. Yeah, I'm stopping the kick stream for today. It's probably gonna continue on other platforms as we saw, but I just can't. It's every 30 seconds. I am fuming here. Okay, so we'll open Gyökeres. Where is he? He got a 6.4 rating yesterday. Wait, let me share. Why is this? No, maybe if I minimize this like this. Okay. I'm just gonna cut a little bit from the bottom. Okay, maybe like this. Okay, there we go. We can see okay now. Okay. I like apples and bananas like Jules, but apples and bananas, you can put apples in a salad, by the way, but bananas, no. Sam, why do you mean you hate tomatoes in salad is fine, but overall you don't eat tomatoes. How about on a pizza? Gyökeres is almost joining the Lord the Lord gang. He's a good striker, don't get me wrong, but nowhere near living up to the hype. No, definitely not. I agree. Definitely not. And I know this looks a little bit small, we can see it as well, but let's see. He actually did score. Look at this. So if looking at the Arsenal against Southampton, he got a goal I can't believe, by the way, that Arsenal lost to Southampton in the cup. I can't believe that. Here against City 6.2, against Leverkusen 6.7. He was benched against Mansfield, that's fine. Here against Leverkusen again 6.4. He's just, and all of these, I wonder if he even had a shot in the City game. He had 0 shots, 1 offside against City. Against Leverkusen, he actually had some shots. Not on target, I think. No, he did have a shot on target. Here against Leverkusen, 0. I just don't, since I don't watch them as much, I don't know if it's at fault that overall I think that Arsenal are being chased by strikers that can convert. The last few years, I don't know, Jesus, even Kai Havertz, which will never be a striker for me. He will always be a midfielder. Now Gyökeres, it just feels like they're constantly have strikers who can convert goals all the time. Don't know. But maybe like Verts, he needs to adapt to the league. That is also a thing. Yeah, I mean, it took a lot of players a lot of time to adapt to the league. That is true. That is true. It's a it's completely different. It might take a while for him to adapt as well. Maybe that's a thing as well. Porky, hi, hello, welcome in, welcome in. How are we today? Do I think Tottenham will leave the PL? Yes. I genuinely don't think that Tottenham have any chances of staying in the PL. I don't know. I think it's done for them. I think that is it. They're going to the championship. There is no light in the tunnel, so to say. I don't see it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think anybody expected this. I personally didn't expect this, but everything that's been happening to them, I don't know how they're gonna get out of it, and they have a very, very little time to figure stuff out also. A very little time to figure stuff out also. Pizza is fine in burgers. In burgers, no. Tomatoes in burgers are actually nice. Tomatoes in burgers are actually nice. So random, Osama. Greatest player in the history of PO. I cannot. That's no hesitation for a yes. For Tottenham, indeed. Hey, Addy, yeah, I do. I like Kurt Cobain. I do. Welcome in. Gekker's favorite player as Bobby. As Bobby? Aha, as Bobby. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna end the stream for today. I can't deal with this anymore. It doesn't stop. I'm sorry. I can't deal with it. Whoever or multiple people, one person doing this, I can't do it anymore. I have no idea what triggered this today, but it worked. It worked. Eventually it did. I don't know. It's not nice. What can I say? I'm sorry. I know this type of things shouldn't get but it's like it hasn't stopped in over an hour, and it's not stopping. It's not stopping. It just isn't. They continue everywhere. It's okay. I just can't focus on anything anymore. I'm sorry. Thank you for the hugs. I think I mean, it's not the first time or the second, or it's been things like that have been happening, has happened to me many times, but never like this. Never like this on that extreme level. All the time. Like, it's every 30 seconds I stop one stream, it continues on another platform. then it continues on another platform, and then it just keeps happening every 30 seconds, and it's yeah. Thank you, Funky. I love you too, guys. Okay, this is not on you. This is nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. And it's really disgusting how some people can actually do that. I can't believe you have the... Oh my god. I can't. It's the thing. Since I don't allow myself to be that honest on stream because it gets you cancelled, but sometimes I wonder how people live with themselves, how there are people who breathe air, okay, and are being so disgusting and so terrible, and they exist, whereas other people that fight for their lives, they're terminally ill or everything else, or they're struggle with mental illness or everything else, suffer. But then the others, they're just healthy, they just live their lives, and they just make stuff bad for other people. It's just so disgusting and unfair. I hate that. I hate that so much. I really do. Truth be told, I really do. It's a thing. It's a thing. I have to say it. Salmon, thank you so much for being a cute... I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm sorry your message wasn't read. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. Thank you so much. I don't know if the moderation settings, because we did that, but seems like some accounts are not new. Some accounts are not new. Don't let one cloud block out the whole sun. Danny, I'm definitely not a sun. Definitely not. I'm a cloud too, I guess. It happens sometimes. Just reported him. Enjoy your IP ban. And actually, by the way, if you remember, okay, there you go. It continues. Bro, it continues. Wow. It continues. What can I say? Yeah. They have suffered something so serious, so they suffer it and won't make others feel as bad as them. That's the thing. I've been watching lots of movies, documentaries, everything. I had real life experience with really bad people in my past. So it is always, I feel like we are excusing people. We are excusing people because I grew up, okay, I had a really bad childhood. I might say I had a really bad childhood. I have experienced violence in my childhood also, but I was never violent with people back, like ever. I never... I don't know. I do still have these moments where I get angry out of thin air, which I really hate, because after, you know, a few minutes, I try to calm myself down, and then I realize what I said, because sometimes I say really bad things in my anger. But that's the thing. We constantly excuse them all the time, you know? Whereas, yes, it is a trigger when you're a kid. Usually if you experience something bad as a kid, it's a trigger for you as an adult. If you don't go through therapy or you don't have someone help you and so on, it does have effects on you. But that doesn't excuse violence. It doesn't excuse violence. It doesn't excuse being a bully. It doesn't excuse any of those things. And I never will excuse people for being like that. Never. It's just not... No, there's just no excuse. There is always a way to prevent it, always a way to stop it, and yeah, I would never ever excuse them. And I know, Berkey, that's not what you meant at all, but yeah, that's not how it should be. I just came back into the stream, don't know what happened, but I hope you feel better. Sim, thank you. Don't worry about it. Thank you so much. Thank you for being such a sweetie, for coming back, Joe. But the same guy who botted me. By the way, make people only with verified phone follow you, might stop them. That's what I did. I'm gonna have a look. But Borky, it's been happening. It's been going on for over an hour on on all the platforms. So I don't think it's one person, because they're doing it very fast from accounts all the time. I don't think one person has like 30-40 accounts. I saw these messages from 30-40 accounts. So I don't think it's just one person doing everything. Yes, it's the day of the people. I don't know, actually. Nowadays, I think, yeah, Osama's right. I think nowadays even bots can send chat messages. If I think that's also the thing. Yeah. I'm so sorry you had to happen. That same thing for on stream for your work. It's so stupid when that happens. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. It will pass but can be annoying for sure. Happened to friends of mine. Okay, send them a hug, Funky. Send them a hug from me. They deserve a hug. They deserve a hug. I don't. The thing is that I just don't know how to continue with the stream. Nah, I'm mostly probably just one little sad person who's nothing better to do in life and bring to earth than hatred. Yeah. I mean, hatred is easy. Being nice is hard. I feel like hatred is easy. But being nice is hard, and no matter how sad you are, that's not the way. It's definitely not the way. Don't worry about it, Dennis. Thank you so much for helping out today. Overall, don't worry about it, guys. It happens, okay? It happens. No one person can do this, but sadly, just losers, Sam, and scammers who call you to sell your bitcoins. Yeah, the same thing. You know, I get so many spam calls all the time. I get like at least 4 per day from different numbers all the time, every day, from different regions of Spain. Also, at least it says it's from a different region of Spain all the time. You block the number, then you get a similar number with one number different calling you 10 minutes later. Thank you, Danny. I love you too, guys. No, we don't mind that. Yeah, it's okay. You know how you're feeling being on that side of the camera. If you want to continue, that's fine. If it's not, it's okay. You can just ask you to ignore like it's nothing and move on. I was ignoring it. I definitely was. But now I feel like I cannot talk about... I got affected in a way that I feel negative. And I don't... The last thing I want to do is be negative here. That's not what you guys deserve. Me to be negative in front of the camera and such. No, that's not it. The last thing I want to do on streams is be negative. Enough negativity in a day when I wake up. Sometimes I'm like very negative, so I don't want to bring that here. Nope. Here it's like the safe space, the positive space for a few hours. So I don't want to bring that here. That's the thing. I could have freaking finished FIFA 18. That person at the beginning that said, "Whoa, I'm gonna report you," he was the one who started this. Said you're not playing in the category. I was going to play in the category. And then I changed and look what happened. Also, respect goes mutual. Respect for others and self-respect is connected too, I think. It is. People's healthy self-respect and their values can lead the way. Yes, that is true. That is true. I completely agree with him. Respect also goes mutual as well. I completely agree with you. Self-respect is such a hard thing. Such a hard thing. A Nigerian prince called you once, Sam. I feel proud to get a call from a prince. You can just call him hubby. It's fine. We won't judge you. Oh my god, the Prince of Bel-Air. I cannot with you guys. No, I cannot. There is this stupid thing I get in my TikTok feed is the from TOC. I don't follow TOC. I hate TOC, but I keep getting this 90 Days Fiance or something, and then there is this couple. There's this guy. I think he was from Nigeria. Like he's in his 30s or something, and he is engaged to this woman from the US that it's in her late 40s or 50s or something. Okay, and it's so weird the conversations that they have with each other that I keep getting. I don't even know why I keep getting them in my feed. It's terrible. But the comment section, I live for the comment section. Maybe TikTok things, I like that type of content because I'm too much on the video just reading the comments. Yeah, this kind of reminded me of that. I don't know how DLC. I think DLC is still a thing because people like to watch weird shit because that is just so weird. This 90 Day Fiance thing, it's ridiculous. But then again, you have The Bachelor, so and now The Bachelor is across so many, just people wanting to watch things like that, I guess. Keeps DLC also going. I received a Teams call this afternoon and the name was Diamond. My Teams has my US number, which I only use for work. I was like, I found a diamond in my life calling from the US. You're getting a green card. You're getting a green card. That's what's happening. Or maybe you're getting the gold card. I got mails from the Swiss police. Oh, with mail address from the Middle East and Asia. I'm like, sure, buddy, nice try though. Funky. That's the thing though. If you get an email from the Swiss police, I will never buy that. Funky getting an email from the Swiss police. Too innocent to receive emails from the Swiss police. What a scam. Until I realized it is one of our clients and he was in such an emergency, he called me personally instead of the company number. But why Diamond? I could use my green card, my permanent residency it was right in front of you. That is true. In that TOC show, that guy is trying to get the green card very, very hard, so it's pretty funny. They removed one of the accounts, but the other one, I'm going to appeal the decision on the first report. I was actually going to reverse to that person, if you guys remember from last week, that we all reported. I didn't receive an email that he was banned. I don't, even though remember that a lot of us did reported him. I a little bit late on the train of that, but usually didn't you say that Twitch should send you like a... Oh no, wait. Yeah, it's just on the 1st of April I filed my report and then that's it. That's the only email I got from them, from Twitch. The only email. I don't know what they did or did not. It's a part of the company's name. Ah, it's a part of the company. That's why I showed this diamond. Wow. What a scam. That guy is not banned, just restricted in a way he cannot stream. That's super shitty though. Imagine sending so many reports and still not banning the person. What a time we live at. Because if I send the report on the 1st of April, now is the 8th. Yeah, you're right. I don't think anything is gonna happen. It's been over a week. Yeah, that's pretty stupid. That means they cannot stream, but they can still be a viewer and go and be toxic with other people. Technically, that's what that person did. He was a viewer being toxic. Yeah. I'm sharing my emails? Where? Where was I sharing my emails?
In the cropped screen.
But the crop screen is cropped. Was I sharing my emails? Did I? Oh, I'm sorry. Was it even visible? But the crop screen is very small. Oh, it was visible. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. Yeah, I should see. It's not my day today. It is not my day today. It's okay. My emails have nothing. Okay. I usually don't dox myself. It's a bad day for me. I haven't doxed myself in so many years. Sam did dox me 3 times, believe it or not. She doxed many times where we live. Her and Alex, they were both like mutually fighting who will dox me more. It's like he's coming into the room and he's like, oh yeah, you know, the place right here next to us, and he specifically says the place. I was like, dude. He doesn't even realize. Okay, then Sam comes in. He's like, oh yeah, you know, this city that we're at, on this street that we live, this package that we received. I'm like, and then there was this one time when we were still living in Germany. We're doing IRL streams with Sam, okay? So I'm like, Sam, hold the selfie stick. She's like, okay. Hold the selfie stick and let's go. Okay. And then she's like, ah, la 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 la. And then literally, the street sign, the name and everything of where we live, and she's like, huh? And then directly at the sign. I'm like, Samantha, what? And then not even a month after that, we do another IRL stream. And I was like, Sam, listen, please be careful this time. Don't show the street signs, okay? You can show around, just don't show where we live. Oh, yes, of course. I'm not gonna do that again. Okay, then same thing. The exact same thing happened. I was like, oh my god. Yeah. So they've done it multiple times. The both of them. It's like the very thing that they do. They might not come to the streams, but they will come in the background to point out exactly where we live. I think that one, I don't know which one time Funky does remember, but there were like so many, especially with packages. We receive a package and then they just give me the package right there with the address on top of it. Like, so I guess it was a thing for me to do it, I guess, today. It was a day for me to do it as well. Anyway, bad for me. I just wanted to open my email to see that appeal from Twitch on them. Yeah. Okay, now it's not sharing, right? Okay, now it's not sharing. Mohammed, hi. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Welcome. I think Twitch would just allow users only with both email and phone verification to watch streams. It will finish botting once and for all. But that's the thing. I think they want to have the botting going on because of the lack of viewers. I can tell you that. So, streaming platforms such as Twitch and such as Kick are dying out viewer-wise. There are too many streamers, but there are not enough viewers. Okay, and I can tell you this from my long experience as a streamer and as a viewer. There are not enough viewers. There are way too many streamers. It's way too saturated at the moment. And if there is no view botting, then there's like 50% of the platform, maybe not 50, but over 60% is just gone. It's gone. Not to mention that it has been proven that tons and tons of big streamers view bot themselves very hardcore, and it's a thing. Not to mention that if you're a one viewer streamer, if you don't view bot yourself, you are not gonna be found like ever. That's the new reality of streaming. Not to mention that some people go to overboard to view bot themselves with like 200 people on a dead chat also. I don't know. There's just so many things that I notice and I see I just don't talk about. But that's the biggest issue right now. There's less viewers than streamers. So there are not enough people to watch the people who stream. And I think that's becoming a humongous issue. I think streaming, in my personal opinion, is dying. For me, streaming has died about a few months ago officially. Because nobody wants to watch someone play a game anymore. Everybody just wants to watch drama and IRL streams and big streamers doing IRL streams. So the little amount of viewers left, there's just not enough channels to, they don't know which channel should I go to first. There's like so many people streaming. So I don't know, I get the idea that streaming is pretty much dying out. We're entering the era of not social media, but just media. Because social media used to be about connecting with people, talking to people, chatting with people, sharing, you know, things, because I had social media for so many years. Whereas nowadays, it's only media. It's just content. It's only videos everywhere. And it's not about connecting with people. It's just about spamming content. And I am also a spammer of content, because if I'm part of this chain as well. As a streamer, as a content creator, I'm part of this chain because I have no other way out. There's nothing else that I can do. Like, I have to everyday spam videos. I have to everyday do that. None of this is about connecting with people. At the end of the day, it's only about putting media out. And that's the sad part. And I hate it so much. I don't want to do it. I have to do it because currently in my situation in life, I cannot do anything else at the moment based on my financial situation. So I have to be a part of that chain and be a part of the media, not the social media. And it's a sad reality, but that's how it is. There's no longer the social factor. It's gone. There's no social factor in it. And as you can see, like, you guys are in the chat now, you can see that you're mostly the same people being in the chat, right? And and I have, you know, noticed it for myself how hard it is nowadays to get followers. Also, it is really, really, really hard to get followers, and it's becoming even harder, and thus being the reason that specific content is being consumed and other is just dying out, sadly so. Brain rot content everywhere. Yes, it's getting worse. Remember the time y'all moved to Spain? During the initial few days y'all ordered some food? Yes, and Sam showed the food. Yes, she did, on the package with the address, everything. She was like with the package. Where's the package? I don't have anything. Wait, okay, let's say this is the package, okay, and this is the address here. This is the address. And she was like, yes, guys, look at the food. We ordered this food. We got this food. We got it. Sam, what? It's a food. The address. Oh, which address? She did that one of the times, but she did that one in the very first month or two after we moved to Spain. It's like, nice. Yeah, that was definitely a thing. The delivery of the food. I forgot about that moment. Thank you guys for bringing it up. So many hugs. Borky, I'm part of the problem. We're all part of the problem, Borky. We're all part of the problem. It's just the reality we live in. What can we do? It's the reality we live in. Until there is nothing else in our reality, this is our reality. What can we do? Oh no, it's 121% the hug. Yes, it is 121. It's not 20, it's 121. Catification Street, okay, noted. Yeah. B. Sherman 42, Wallaby Way, Sydney. Oh, not bad. I like it. I would like to live with P. Sherman. P. Sherman Street. Hi, Krissy. I'm here to watch you a little late, but I'm here. Fletcher, hello. Hello. You're never late. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for coming. Dead Wish. It's a reference from Finding Nemo. I've heard I was wondering where I've heard of P. Sherman before. The phrase at least. I wonder where from. A bot was misbanned. This Alexia bot should be that's true. The Alexia bot should be banned. That's true. I agree. I call dibs. I agree. I prefer 21 B Baker Street. Baker Street is in Sherlock Holmes Baker Street. That Baker Street. This keeps reminding me of this one Sherlock Holmes game that I really want to play. So many games. So many games to play. Where is this thing? Can't find it. Big City, you just gonna stay there? Do you wanna come? Wait. Whoop, the salad. Come on. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Okay, Bixie's gonna stay here. I was late for stream today because Bixie came to cuddle at 10:55 and she continued until 11:10 or 15. And at some point I was like, Bixie, I'm very late, so I passed her to Sam. Oh my god, here we go. Okay, cuties, let's look for someone to raid. What a day today it was. I'm never going back into the just chatting section. It's not happening. No. I knew well why I stayed away from it. How very unlucky today. Very unlucky. Since we're on a football topic, by the way, Coach is streaming. I don't know if you guys do remember Coach. So I met Coach maybe about 1 or 2 years ago on Twitch. When I streamed for a little bit Football Manager. So Coach is humongous on Football Manager. He's the GOAT of this game. He has thousands and thousands of hours and he does different challenges. And he is pretty fun, a pretty fun person to watch. Don't know what he's doing at the moment. He used to do a lot of youth development challenges, like trying to win a Champions League with only a youth squad. At the moment he's doing Dagenham and Redbridge. I actually don't know what Dagenham and Redbridge is. Maybe he's doing some lower divisions in England. Basically started with from pop to glory, so I would assume it's some 4th or 5th division that he's trying to do. Which reminds me that I was thinking of streaming some Football Manager. I don't know what you guys think, if that's a good idea, because I feel like Football Manager, since I don't play FC26, is that type of a game that you can play, but you can also chat while playing the game, because I do have the new Football Manager as well. And what do you think? I think he's not that bad. Yeah, Ricky remembers him. Yes, that was, I think it was like a year or something. It wasn't that long ago. Shall we finish FIFA 18? Shall we stay incomplete? I actually want to finish FIFA 18. I actually want to finish it, but I don't know if I want to finish it today. But I want to finish it. I am determined to finish games just so I can prove to Borky that I finish games on stream. And not to Borky, sorry, to Danny. Danny was the one who kept saying that to me. Isn't this the KSI team? I have no idea. I was just about to say Dagenham and Redbridge is the team KSI bought. Not bought, he's a stakeholder. Which division are they in now? Dagenham. And Redbridge. They're in the National League. Oh, they're in the National League. I had a feeling this could have been a National League. Yeah, this is National League. Far back. Far back. Our meme master is here. Canyon, welcome in. Oh, wait. Welcome in. How are you? Hello. Rash Production, you're a Bayern fan. Hello. You guys might win the Champions League this season. Those are my dibs. I called dibs after watching the second half of last night's game that Bayern might win the Champions League this season. My skills, Danny. My skills, meh. Officially getting old. No? Today? Hold on. Where are my other birthday calendars? Okay, you don't have a birthday today? Oh, I can't find where I put these. No, you don't, right? No, what do you... Can't, I don't have it in this... This is the older calendar though. But when is your birthday? Is it today? Be serious. Is it really today? Please tell me I didn't miss a birthday. No, I don't think it was in April. Got both accounts banned. Put some restrictions in place in the channel and we Gucci. Okay, I'm gonna do that so we have those restrictions tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do that thing we spoke about earlier to have the people who are only verified to be able to chat or follow or whatever. Maybe hopefully that's gonna solve it. Hopefully so. Ross, you're from Indonesia actually. Now I live in Munich. Oh, you do? To study since 2010. I love Byron. I support him. That's so cool. Oh wow, life brought you all the way from Indonesia to Munich. Damn, I hope you like your studies in Germany. And well, you've been there for quite a while now. It's not just the studies. You've been there for quite a long time. That is pretty nice. You made yourself technically like a second home there. It's pretty cool. I know probably tickets to see the game will be pretty hefty expensive, but I don't doubt the atmosphere in Munich throughout the whole day next week is gonna be pretty nice. Cannon had a birthday 2 days ago. Of Cannon, of all the shit things that happened today, now I feel so bad. I had no idea that you had a birthday 2 days ago. I really didn't. I really didn't. I am gonna send you a message because now I feel so guilty. I don't know what to say. I feel pretty guilty. I didn't add you on the old calendar. I have to add your name into that calendar. Give me a second. Adding your name into that. So you had a birthday on the 6th? Was it on the 6th that you had your birthday? Me, Master, had a birthday and I missed the birthday. No, 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 no. I'm writing it now here. Yeah, turn it on now, but we'll let you know so you can edit however you want it. Thank you, Deadwish. Thank you, Danny. Okay, what do you mean you didn't celebrate your birthday? What do you mean you didn't celebrate your birthday? Even more the reason for me. Now I know what type of message I'm gonna send you. Canyon. Our meme master. There we go. I wrote you in the calendar. There we go. No, Deadwish, he's supposed to celebrate his birthday. Now I have it. It's not going anywhere. You're busted next year. It's an Indonesian language. It's very complicated. German make me crazy. I can understand. German is so German is not necessarily a very hard language. It's just very, very hard to pronounce. It really is. All the long words, the pronunciation is just, yeah, it's a pretty tough language to speak, especially because most Asian languages, well, they're like more softer, I would say. Pronunciation is like completely different to German. Completely different to German. Our meme master is getting a message. Meme master is getting a message. Gotta learn the language for your team. Recently, I've been getting a lot in my TikTok feed. Instead of Spanish stuff, I've been getting German things. I'm learning German. Seems like I also have to learn German. So I've told Sam I have to learn German. She doesn't want to teach me any German lessons. Unlike me, I've been teaching her lots of Bulgarian lessons. Yep. Guys, coach just rated out. Ah, my god, he just rated out. No. But he rated out to another streamer who streams FM. Then we're gonna rate him. I have nobody else with football content, to be honest. At the moment, live. Yeah. So I am Bulgarian, but I live in Spain. I did live 1 year in Germany, but I lived closer to Frankfurt, and I sadly never visit Munich. In that 1 year, I didn't had the freedom to travel as much, so I barely saw anything out of Germany, to be honest. I have been to Berlin before on a vacation, like many years ago, but Munich never. Would have loved to see that part of Germany. When am I gonna finish FIFA 18? We can do it tomorrow. How about we finish it tomorrow? We are having fun here though, yeah. In my heart. Wait, what do you mean to raid a stream already? Yeah. Yep. No time to dilly daily chop chop. No, no, no. Yeah, it was a... Oh, it was a... But some bad stuff happened on stream today. Yeah. I'm gonna raid out. I'm gonna go eat my salad and be a little bit sad for a little bit. Until I stop being sad. And then I have to do some more working. I got approved on this platform for making videos, gaming videos, and you actually get paid. So you get paid based on views and interaction on videos. So if you see me guys spamming on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube videos for games, know that it's because of that. Yeah. So I've been working on 3 different accounts so far. Yesterday I spent like 13 hours on the PC since when we came home with Sam after 11 something. I sat down on the PC and I got up at 8 something because she wanted to go grocery shopping, and then I sat down again to do some editing. So I've been working quite a lot on these. Hopefully it pays out. Hopefully the videos start to get more views, you know, and stuff. So yeah, then that'd be some little payout on the side. Tomorrow we start with FIFA. Yes, tomorrow we start with FIFA 18. We've done enough chatting for today. On all type of chatting sites, tomorrow we directly start with the game. That is it. Priority is finishing the game. True, I'm directly gonna start with the game tomorrow. My meme master, you don't have to do a meme today. You don't have to do any memes after me not congratulating for your birthday. Oh, the likes, comments, shares, appreciate it. Yes, they really are. They really are. If you guys see any of these videos in your feed, please watch them and just drop a like. It is very appreciated. They combine all the likes and stuff from all 3 platforms to pay you basically. Sam is still sick. Yep. Thank you for being so concerned about her. She's still sick, but she is better. She is working still, but she is better. Definitely better today than yesterday. Yesterday was a not a good day. Just a yapping session. No, I remember this video. Oh my god, this video, I cannot. One thing I dislike most about Germany is that I sometimes have difficulty finding food ingredients that are halal certified. Yeah, they don't have many. Oh, see, Dead Wish, that would be a problem for you too. I didn't know that. I thought Germany does have a lot halal certified. You know, I didn't know much about that until I met with Dead Wish. Because I didn't even know that on some envelopes of food you have that as well. I learned that recently, by the way, which is a big thing and not many countries have it. I barely see those here in Spain as well. No, Canyon, it's not. Why do you lift your heels when you squat? Heels when I squat, really? I thought of you the salmon clip, but it's Axel. I should put an... I don't know if you go on my Instagram, scroll down to last summer. Okay, there is a video. The thumbnail is me with sunglasses and a bathing suit. That's the thumbnail. But don't get fooled by the thumbnail. It's a very funny video of Axel. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and watch it. It's my favorite video of all time. Best video. I'm gonna show you the thumbnail. Hold on. But I don't have that much stuff on Instagram, so where is it? But the Wi-Fi is abysmal today. Okay, it's this video. The one with the sunglasses. That one. Go ahead and watch that video. Go ahead and watch that video. I'm just gonna put it like that. Go ahead and watch it. You're not gonna regret it. It was so funny because I recorded that video and I posted it before he came out of the water. I don't know if I can share the link. Wait, I think I can. I have my Instagram logged in. Hold on. Deadwish, do you have it? Okay. Thank you. It's a very funny one. You gotta watch it. So yeah, Danny, thank you. Danny found it. It's yeah. It's my favorite video. Maybe you have seen it since it's from last summer, but it's the best video. Like Canyon will say, honorable mention. Honorable mention. This video is an honorable mention. Absolutely an honorable mention. Yeah, he didn't even know that the video was posted because he doesn't go on Instagram. So I was like, I might have posted a video on you. He was like, what video? On Instagram. Of who? Of you. What did I do? Canyon, you should. He was very, very majestic. A very good one. I don't know if you can download this video or not. I don't know if I have the original to send to you either. I have to check my phone. I have no idea. It's a pretty epic video. No, I liked it already. Forgot it was a thing. Honorable mention. Good reminder. Good reminder. Good reminder of a video. He was like a mermaid. Almost like, I have to film this. Because he does this every time. He's always, I'm so cold. Like, it's not that cold. Just go in. Like, okay, this time I'm gonna film it. And I did. No regrets. No regrets whatsoever. Definitely zero regrets. Oh my god, bringing the egg smash, really? The egg smash. Oh, the egg smash was a thing. That was, I think, on a subathon. It was an incentive on a subathon in Germany. Yeah, I think it was. Poor Sam. See, in the era now of media, this video would have been pretty viral. I have to re-upload it again. Be like, wow. Don't know what type of tags I'm gonna add to it. That is just finding ways to keep you on stream. I know. Yes. I can sense my salad though. Can we look at my salad again? It's still waiting for me, okay? It's still waiting for me. Look at this chungus of a salad. It's still waiting for me. With that specific video with Sam, I was like, Sam, you don't want me to do that. And she was like, no, it's fine, do it. I'm like, I felt bad. I didn't want it to do. She made me do it. I'm going to eat. I am gonna go on my way. Kiddies, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Tomorrow at the same time at 11 a.m. CET. And as we said, we're finishing FIFA 18 tomorrow. Definitely, for sure, 100%. Yeah, we gotta do that tomorrow. Just letting you know that if Sam does go to work, if I'm alone with Sammy, I might have to go, like, it might be a bit on and off stream. Don't know how long that will be as well. She still doesn't know if she's gonna go to work tomorrow based on how she feels today. But yeah, I get a feeling like she most probably might go. You might have felt bad at first when you had the chance. You nailed it. No. No. Oh, the love, Krissy. Oh, the love, monkey. Oh, love you guys. Thank you so much for being so supportive on such a shit day today. It was such a nice day until stupid people made it shitty. And for still staying after everything. Tomorrow there is a stream. Don't think there isn't one because it's a Thursday. That's true. That's true. That is true. I'm gonna rate you, as I said, to that stream where the coach rated that streams Football Manager. It'd be nice to meet someone else in the Football Manager category. That'd be really cool. Okay, you don't sweat about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna write a little, like, a apology message on Discord. And then I'm gonna think to send you a late birthday message also. That is what I have to do. Okay, don't worry about it. In the meantime, since it's already almost the end of the week, have a very good Wednesday, cuties. Enjoy your time. If you do have the ability, if it's not too late in your time zone, please go out a little bit, get some fresh air outside. It will help you quite a lot. I've learned lately that fresh air helps me a lot when I struggle with stuff. So I highly recommend you to do that as well. And I'm gonna see you cuties tomorrow. Thank you so much. I still got to say something though. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.